All right, good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I'm serving as your presiding judge on this morning. Good morning to each of you. Good to see everybody. We are getting ready to start our specialty court docket on this morning. I'm going to start off first by asking the attorneys to please place your appearance on the record.
Thank you, Judge, and good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, Judge, and good morning. And can you hear me, Judge?
Yes, sir. I can hear you loud and clear, Mr. Reed. Good morning to you, and your motion is granted. All right, Mr. Fikens.
Thank you and good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
Thank you. Good morning, Mr. Fikens. Your motion is granted. All right, Ms. Cleveland, you are first up on my screen.
Good morning, Your Honor. Toshi Cleveland, Case Manager for Specialty Courts.
All right, good morning, Ms. Cleveland. And then Mr. Yancey.
Yes, Your Honor. Good morning. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court this morning.
Good morning, Mr. Yancey.
Good morning.
And then Mr. Griffin.
Good morning, Your Honor. Brian Griffin, Drug Court Case Manager on behalf of the Probation Department.
All right, good morning, Mr. Griffin. Also, good morning to you, Ms. Wilson. Good morning in the courtroom. Ms. Mack and Officer Locke, good morning to you all. Thank you for working with me this morning.
Good morning, Judge. Good morning.
All right, we are going to get started. I'll start first with preliminary matters with the attorneys. Any preliminary matters?
No, Judge, not at this time.
All right, very good. Then with the case managers, are there any preliminary matters?
Yep, I just have one phase 3 person, then I can go into a breakout room with Mr. Gromball and Mr. Kuliak and Mr. Moscar.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. All right, then let's start with that phase 3 person. How many phase 3s do we have this morning?
I just have one that's in court.
All right, and then Mr. Yancey, you have one?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
Ms. Cleveland, you have one?
Your Honor, I have actually 2 people. One is Mr. Paul, but he's a face-to-face today, so I was just going to wait until you ask for those. And then the other person would be Miss Cross, who is Roberta Cross, but we've done something different with her, but I will explain to you. I thought was going to be able to share in staffing, but I can explain this morning if you like.
All right, that's fine. All right, let's do it. Mr. Griffin, who is your phase 3?
Mr. Mansell, Your Honor.
Where's Mr. Mansell? I don't see him.
Here at the top.
Oh, there he is. All right, very good. I didn't see you. Good morning, Mr. Mansell. How are you this morning?
Fine, Your Honor. How are you?
I am doing well. Thank you, sir. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 2000057FD. State your full name for me, please.
Brian Mansell.
All right, I can barely hear you this morning. Can you all hear him well?
He's a little light.
Okay. All right, Mr. Mansell. Things are going well with you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. How did you do for the holiday?
Oh, great. The 4th is my dad's birthday, so we were all just over there. We barbecued and had a good time.
All right. Very good. Did you have any issues with celebrating the 4th?
Oh, no, none at all.
All right. Very good. Are you still working the program, Mr. Mansell?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Tell me what you're doing to work the program right now in phase 3.
Well, I still continue to go to the AA meetings of my sponsor, Mr. Bobby Grayson. I still do that. I just spoke with my old sobriety person that I have, Mr. Black. He actually gave me a call yesterday, and we talked for a while. And I just continue to stay busy. That's what I do. I go to work every day if I can. And just keep my mind on what I have to do. Stay focused.
All right, very good, Mr. Mansell, because I asked you that because you're in phase 3. And even though you're almost at the end, you still have to continue to work on your sobriety every single day. You will have to do it for the rest of your life. And so if it's going to an AA meeting, talking with your sponsor, making sure you're around positive people, those are the things that you're going to have to do, even when you no longer have a court order.
Right.
What do you think about that?
Yeah, well, again, it's for the best. I don't have a problem with it. It's been a long journey, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. I've gotten rid of a lot of people I didn't need around me, so it's just working out.
All right, very good. You have any issues, any concerns that you need to bring to the team for us to work on?
No.
No. Do you have that interlock in your car, Mr. Mansell?
Yes, ma'am.
How's that working out?
It's fine. This thing acts out every so often, but when I call them, they get it together. So I haven't had any problems with it.
All right. And they've not reported any issues to us, right, Mr. Griffin?
No, Your Honor.
All right. Then you're in great shape. All right, Mr. Griffin, tell me if anything else that's going on with Mr. Mansell.
He's doing well, Your Honor. I just need to contact his probation officer. The sentencing court, he informed me that he paid off his cost and fine, so that was holding him up from discharge. So once I get that verified, I'll probably be having a recommendation in the next couple of weeks. He's been testing, no problems with testing, so he's been in compliance since I took over his case, Your Honor.
All right, very good. Mr. Mansell, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, Your Honor.
No questions? All right, anything else from any of our other team members asked to Mr. Mansell? Nothing
Keep up
else?
the good work, sir. Keep up the good work. Thank you, Judge.
All right, very good. You are doing a great job, Mr. Mansell, and we want you to continue to do so. Understand that we're here if you need us, okay? You don't have to wait until, and you know that, you don't have to wait until your next court hearing if you need us, okay? All right, Mr. Griffin, what's next?
Your Honor, I'm gonna do a face-to-face with Mr. Mansell on August the 4th, 2022, and that would be at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Mr. Mansell, did you get that date?
August the 4th, 10:35.
Yeah.
All right, very good. Mr. Mansell, you're in phase 3, so I am going to excuse you on this morning. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you in a few weeks, but we are still here and available, okay?
Yes, ma'am. You have a good day.
You do the same. Thank you, sir. All right. Ms. Wilson, I am going to have you place, before you place Mr. Grunbaum. Mr. Grunbaum, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Let me have you raise your right hand for me, please. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's matters and that you will do so completely and accurately without any addition or deletions, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Place your hand down, state your name as well as your qualifications.
My name is Victor Grunbaum. I am an interpreter registered with the state of Michigan.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Grunbaum. Ms. Wilson, at this time, I'm going to have you place Mr. Grunbaum, Mr. Griffin, Mr. Moskow, and Mr. Kudliak in a breakout room.
Ms. Wilson, Moscow is on the Galaxy A11.
Please mute your device. Everybody, mute your device. Let me know, Ms. Wilson, when I can proceed.
Co-host, Your Honor.
Mr. Grunbaum.
Please mute your device. All right, there you go, Ms. Wilson. All right. All right, wonderful. Let's do it. Miss Cleveland, phase two, who do you have?
Your Honor, my first one would be Mr. Ronnie Griffin, and I see him.
Right. Yes, Mr. Griffin, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine.
That's good. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number Z8080571. Mr. Griffin, state your full name for the record, please.
Oh, Ronnie Griffin.
All right, Mr. Griffin. Things are going well with you?
Yes, it is.
All right. Tell me what you've been doing to work on you, Mr. Griffin.
Attending my AA meetings and talking with my sponsor and working.
All right. And how are all of those things working out for you?
It's doing great.
All right, Mr. Griffin, I know that this has been a long road for you. What have you learned so far?
That I still have a long journey to go, whereas that this is keeping me in the right direction, and that working around other clients for the same reason that I was here for in the first place, it gives me a chance to reflect and see the mistakes and the damage that I did to myself and where I don't want to go back to.
That's incredible, Mr. Griffin. So now you have the opportunity to work around people who were like you.
That's right. And
Yeah.
that's, oh, I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, and at the same time, to work around other clients, they seem surprised to see that they look at me like a staff member at first, but then when they realize that I'm still going through the program and it's an everlasting learning experience, and they'd be surprised by it. So well, it's like we're on the same page for the ones that's trying to do better.
Yes, and I hope that when they see you, Mr. Griffin, that it gives them some hope that they too can get on track and recover just like you're doing.
That's right.
Yes, sir. How's your mom?
She's doing fine.
She's doing.
I'll see her on my next day off.
All right, very good. I know she's happy to see you, right?
Yes, very much.
Yes, and to see you sober and doing well.
I was getting ready to say that. Right,
Very good.
that's right.
Very good. Are you having any issues, any concerns that you need to share with the team?
No, I will be talking with Miss Cleveland very soon, one-on-one, and she's taking pretty care of my business for me.
All right, very good. Thank you, Miss Cleveland, for taking care of business.
Yeah.
Let me hear from Miss Cleveland. Come on, Miss Cleveland.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Mr. Griffin. He's doing wonderful, Your Honor. He is compliant with all your court's orders. As an update, I just wanted to let you know that he has completed his community service at Elmhurst House. He's a phase 2 person in a 3-phase program, and he's on a 24-month orders contract. So he's still got some time to go, but I do want him to be connected to the ARM program, which I know we have sobriety court weekend coming up in August. That's one that I would like to possibly make him a referral for if he can do that weekend, Your Honor. Then he also has to have like the sobriety video completed, and he has to do the highway safety. So those are a few things that he has to get done. And just as an update, but other than that, he was presented with information about his Smart Start. He and I had a conversation about that, and I don't think he's able to do that at this time for certain reasons, but I can share that in staffing with you.
Okay, wonderful. Sounds good.
Yes.
All right, and then Miss Cleveland. It's Thursday.
That's all right.
Miss Cleveland,
Mm.
I want us to have some discussions about the sobriety weekend.
Okay.
Okay?
Yes,
Can we
ma'am.
have some discussions before you refer him?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Your Honor.
Wonderful.
Then
All right. Go
he
ahead.
did. I'm so sorry. He did come down to visit me while I was on vacation. I missed his visit, and I still have his card, his gift card, because I didn't want to mail it to his house because I didn't know if he was going there frequent enough to receive that at his home. So I don't know if we can connect because he was given an incentive the last time he was in court, and I wanted him to come down and see me. He did, but I missed him. I'm sorry.
Okay. You'll get it to him.
Yes.
You'll get it to him. All right. Anything from any of the other team members asked to Mr. Griffin?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Griffin. Great report, your work in the program. I always have to comment that you and I are alums of the same high school, David McKenzie High School. I know you were a few years behind me, and your brother was a few years behind me, but a great high school. Good to see you, Mr. Griffin. Keep up the good work and be safe, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. Anything else from any of the team members asked to Mr. Griffin? Mr. Griffin looks great today. He has come a long way, and it has been hard work. And
Yes.
so if nothing from any of the other team members, I would like to give Mr. Griffin a judicial applause for all of the work that he's done, all of the strides that he's made. You have been doing it, Mr. Griffin, and I am so, so proud of you.
Thank you.
I
so
am. All right. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
Oh, repeat that.
Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No.
No questions?
No.
All right, Miss Cleveland, what is next for Mr. Griffin?
Mr. Griffin is in phase 2, so he would have a face-to-face on August 4th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Griffin?
Yes, face to face,
Yes,
August.
Miss Cleveland.
August 20.
August 4th.
Oh, August 4th. Okay, at 10:30.
Yes, sir. 10:30, 10:35.
Got it.
All right, wonderful. Good to see you today, Mr. Griffin. I'm gonna have you
You
go
too.
on mute, and I'm gonna place you on mute, and you'll hang with us until I excuse our phase 2 people, okay? All right, wonderful, great job. All right, Mr. Yancey, who do you have in phase 2?
Your Honor, I want to do Kevin Brown right now.
Mr. Brown, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Let me see your face. You know I
You
need to
can't-
see if you smiling today.
You can't see me?
At first I was seeing half of your face. There you go. I have to see if you smiling or mean mugging me this morning. You smiling this morning, Mr. Brown. Where are you going this morning?
I'm actually at work. They let me come out to the car.
All right. I'm going to excuse you today after your hearing so you can go back to work, okay?
All right.
All right. Very good. Let me place your case number on the record. I have Z808-2201. State your full name for me, Mr. Brown.
Kevin Brown.
All right. How are things going with you, sir?
Things are going good with me.
All right. What does that mean? They going good? Tell me about it.
I just got a new job.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you excited about that?
Yeah, I'm kind of excited. Better opportunity for me.
Okay, great, great. Are you at that new job today?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely want to get you back in there so you can get back to your grind. Listen, sir, you working your program?
Yeah, I'm working it.
All right. What have you been doing to work your program?
I've been going to my groups twice a week, reporting to jams when it's time for me to report.
Okay.
I'm stay focused there.
Very focused. Very good. How did you do for the 4th of July?
I mean, I did. I was chilling for real. I barbecued a couple of ribs,
Okay.
made a couple sides.
Just a couple of little ribs? You didn't share it with anybody?
I mean, it's just me for real. So I just some baybacks on the grill.
All right. And so, Mr. Brown, you didn't have any issues during the holiday?
No, I didn't.
All right, that's wonderful. Do you have any questions, any concerns that you need to share with the team on this morning?
No, I don't, Your Honor.
You don't? All
No.
right. All right, then, Mr. Yancey, anything else you want to add as to Mr. Brown?
Your Honor, not too much. I had talked to him. We're excited about his new employment. I think he's happy about that. He didn't have any issues over the holiday per his screenings, Your Honor. They've been great. He might have reached one of his goals. I know one was saving for a vehicle. So if that's his vehicle, then he might have accomplished that saving, or he might be saving for another one. But he's doing pretty well, Your Honor. I verified his groups at Detroit Recovery. So all is well. We're going to work on some payments and different things, but his self-report is real accurate, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. Anything from any of the other team members adds to Mr. Brown?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Mr. Brown, and congratulations on the new job. Keep up the good work. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
All right. If nothing else from any of the other team members, Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Brown?
Your Honor, we're going to have a face-to-face with Mr. Brown on August 4th at 10:35. He's in phase 2.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Brown?
Yes, August 4th at what time?
At 10:35.
But Mr. Yancey will work with your schedule, okay?
All right.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right, Mr. Brown, I'm releasing you to go back to work on that new job because we need you to keep that new job, okay?
Okay.
All right. Take care. It's so good to see you. Keep up the great work you're doing, okay?
All right. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Have a good day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Griffin, I'm going to go to you. Who do you have in phase 2?
Mr. James Young, Your Honor.
All right, where's Mr. Young? I saw him. Where is he? Oh, there he is. Good morning, Mr. Young.
There you go. Good morning.
All right, good morning. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 200211FD. State your full name for me, Mr. Young.
James Young.
All right. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fine. Are you?
I am doing very well. Thank you, sir. All right. Seems like I haven't seen you in a while.
Oh, Yeah, that's it.
You said it's all right with you, but look, you're doing well. You're in phase 2. And so
Yes,
as long as
yes,
you're doing what you're supposed to do, you're good.
yes, I'm happy. I'm happy.
All
Yes.
right.
Getting
How
a
are
lot of
things?
things, getting a lot of things done.
You are. Anything you can share with us that you're getting done?
I just moved into a new place. Now I'm loving it.
Good for you. Congratulations, especially if you're loving it. All right. Very good. Very good. And so how's work going?
Oh, work is great. I love it. I like it. Yep. Good
Right.
pay, better pay and everything. Yeah. Get that money.
All right. I know you said that was one of your goals, but you've been doing that, getting that money and taking care of your business. And so
Yes.
I love
Yes.
it. I love
Yes.
it. Because
Yes.
money doesn't, it buys a lot of things, but it can't keep you well, right?
Right.
There
Right.
you go. And so you're doing the things to stay well, to be well. And that's wonderful. That's absolutely wonderful. What did you do for the 4th?
I actually I didn't do nothing. Watch Netflix. I didn't really do that. I ain't leave the house.
You didn't even cook?
Yeah, I cooked in the house. I ain't barbecuing nothing.
Okay.
It was just movie day.
Good for you. I love it. I love it. Very
Yeah.
good. Listen, I binged for the 4th as well on Netflix. I watched The Pharmacist. And
Oh, okay.
it was based in my home state, Louisiana. And it sucked me right in. And I watched all of the series. Yes.
Wow. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Check it out. It has a very strange twist to it. True story. It is a true story. And it is
Wow.
it's not my hometown, but I'm from Louisiana. It's about
Okay.
2 hours east of the city that I'm from.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna put that on my list.
Pull it up on Netflix. It was really, really good. All
Okay.
right. Have you been having any issues or anything like that you need us to address?
No.
None?
Nope.
All
Nope.
right. Then tell me, what have you learned since the last time I've seen you?
Stay positive and stay around good people. Because these days you need positive people in your life because there's a lot of bad stuff happening out here.
It's almost heartbreaking it is heartbreaking. I shouldn't say almost to watch the news and to just
Yes.
see things that are going on.
Yes.
Yeah, staying around good people, staying
Yes.
positive, right? Look for the
Yes.
good things and good people.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes. We need that in our life.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So that's what I've been doing.
Well, I'm glad that you're doing well in your program. You have not had any issues or concerns raised. And I just want to encourage you to keep going.
Thank you.
Keep going. All right, Mr. Griffin, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Young?
Your Honor, Mr. Young is doing fine. He's stable, no problems. Congratulations on your new living situation, your new employment. Everything seems to be working out good for you. So just continue to work hard. Mr. Young is in phase 2, Your Honor. So probably the next quarter, I'll probably be having a recommendation, get him started. He's part of our 5-phase program, but other than that, he's been testing, no problems over the holidays. So he's in compliance with your order, Your Honor.
All right, very good. What would be his next court appearance?
Your Honor, that'll be a face-to-face on August the 4th, 2022, and that'll be at 10:35 a.m.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Young?
Yep, August 4th at 10:35.
Yes, sir.
I'll be calling you, yeah.
Okay, all right.
All right, very good. It's good to see you. I think that Mr. Griffin left us. And so, Ms. Cleveland, I'm not gonna hold the rest of the phase 2 people up.
Sorry.
Since he left us. But I do want you all to stay on because you never know what you're going to hear to be encouraged, something that you may be dealing with that you don't want the court to know about, but you can hear some words of wisdom from somebody else. That is the standard of the program. And if we were in person, the way we used to do it, we would be in the courtroom. You would be with me from 8:30 until in the courtroom. And so we've gotten a little spoiled on Zoom. But so I'm gonna leave that up to you, Mr. Young, as to whether or not you stay through phase 2 to hear how the rest of your colleagues are doing.
Okay, I stay.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you, I appreciate it. All right, Mr. Young, you're doing a fabulous job. Keep up the great work, and you'll have your face-to-face. I'm gonna place you on mute at this time, okay?
Okay. Okay.
All right, thank you. All right, let's go back around. Ms. Cleveland, phase 2.
Thank you, Your Honor. And I'll talk to Mr. Griffin. He probably had to get back to work, though. I think he was zooming from work.
Okay.
Your Honor, I have Mr. Christian Carlson. He is my next phase 2 person.
All right, Mr. Carlson, let's do it. I have case number 210-453-4201. Unmute and state your full name for me.
Christian Joseph Carlson.
All right, Mr. Carlson, good to see you this morning. How are you doing?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I am doing very well. I keep thinking about the summer is passing way too fast for me. We are already in July.
I was just thinking about that yesterday. It is insane.
I'm like, this can't be. Our winters are long. Can we just have a couple of more months of summer? Please, 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 right?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. What have you been doing to work your program, Mr. Carlson?
I've just been working with my counselor and working at my job and trying to get as many hours as I can.
All right, but it's not interfering with your ability to work the program, right?
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
Yeah. Very good. What's been the hardest part for you so far working this program?
Probably like dealing with like emotions being so raw now that I'm like sober and have nothing to like mute them at all. But I've just been working with my counselor to navigate through those and just feel them and navigate them, and eventually they'll pass and then you can keep moving forward.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Thank you for being open and sharing that. Raw emotions, nothing else, nothing to dial down or to, numb feelings. You are feeling what you're feeling.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. And then you're getting your counselor to help you navigate those feelings, right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Very good. Very good. Guess what, Mr. Carlson? That's the way you're going to have to do it for the rest of your life. Deal with real emotions and mechanisms or tools to help you navigate those emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah, without taking the easy way out. Because I call using a substance the easy way out, right?
Oh, definitely. Yeah. It makes it a lot easier. That's for sure. But
yes. Yes. And we don't grow from the easy stuff, right? Usually we grow, when things are difficult and hard and tough, right?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. What do you need our assistance on, if anything?
Just keep me in your thoughts. I don't know how else.
All right. I certainly will. I certainly will. All right. And then do you have any questions for the team?
No, me and Miss Cleveland talked yesterday, so I think I have most of them answered this time.
Okay, very good. All right, Miss Cleveland, is there anything else to report out on Mr. Carlson?
Thank you, Your Honor. He's doing very well. I just wanted to report that I have received progress notes regarding his counseling, and he is getting the ratings of 5, which is the highest, meaning that he is thoroughly and wholeheartedly connected to his service and doing quite well within those sessions. I just wanted him to know that as well. I did send over, I don't know if he got it by email, but I did send over a list of things for phase 2. So we're going to start working together to make sure those things get done. Your Honor, I would like to applaud him or ask for an applaud because he has had 85 days of sobriety since he's been in our program. So I'm very proud of him.
Come on, let's celebrate Mr. Carlson. Wonderful. Awesome. Yes. That is awesome. All right. All right, go ahead, Ms. Cleveland. I'm sorry, I cut
Oh,
you off.
no,
Get
not at
excited
all.
when I think about sobriety day.
He's a joy to work with, Your Honor. And I do want to talk to him more about what he has decided about his eligibility for receiving a restricted license. But we can talk soon about that.
Okay, all right, very good. You have some discussions. Ms. Cleveland, as I've indicated, well, I indicated the other day, I don't know if you were here, is that I don't know how the Secretary of State is running with respect to the restricted license. So I don't have a problem with starting the process earlier than what we used to do.
Yes, Your
Okay,
Honor.
but we just don't know, we have no control how long it's going to take on their end.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, I remember you speaking about that too.
Okay, all
Thank
right. Wonderful, wonderful. All right. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Carlson?
Yes, Judge. Just keep up the good work, sir. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. We're proud of you. And be safe, sir. Thank you, Judge. Thank you, Mr. Carlson.
All right. Very good. Miss Cleveland, what's next for Mr. Carlson?
Your Honor, he's phase 2, so he would be having a face-to-face on August 4th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Carlson?
August 4th at 10:35
a.m.
Sweet.
Okay. All right, Mr. Carlson, I'm gonna have you hang with me just for a few more minutes, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. You're doing a great job. Keep up the good work.
Thank you.
All right. All right, Mr. Yancey, who do you have up next?
Your Honor, we want to do Eric Taylor.
All right, where's Mr. Taylor? There he is at the top of my screen. Good morning, Mr. Taylor.
Morning, Judge. How are you?
I am well. How are you?
I'm okay.
All right, very good. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number 200-452-6701. State your full name for me.
Eric Taylor.
All right, Mr. Taylor. Tell me, how are you doing, sir?
I'm doing fine, Your Honor. You know, just, we completed group and counseling. And my time, since I completed that, I've been just working out and trying to do some things around the house.
Okay, very good. Doing some positive things, right?
Yes.
Very good, very good. How did you do for the holiday?
Well, I was ill during Memorial Day, so they dogged me out. So I had to take on the step up on the 4th. So I had to
show out.
have my towel over my shoulder, and I was on the grill all day. So
look at you, and you didn't try anything new, right?
Nothing. No.
Okay, because you know what happened last time.
Nothing. A matter of fact, a couple of my cousins, I told them, they need to sign up for sobriety court, because everybody looked at me like, oh man, you ain't. I say, I can't, but and I was like, honestly, I and I say, I'm gonna ask the judge, can you don't have to get pulled over, can you just come in and sign up?
Listen, tell them to just stop in. We will connect them to some resources.
You would do that.
Something. Listen, I want everybody to get in on sobriety. You don't have to, and I know we don't have the resources to help people the way we help you, because you're a part of the program. But listen, I will refer them. I will call in a favor in a heartbeat and say, listen, I need you to work with this person, get them set up. I've done it before. And I know Detroit Recovery Project has been very responsive, as well as Lake Ridge, and they have helped individuals. And so if you have some family members you need to send, especially if they drinking again behind the wheel of a car, or exercising some poor judgment, by all means, send them.
Okay.
While they're still alive. And in the free world, okay?
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
I tell you. Yes.
Okay.
They think that they thought it was funny, but I told them, I'm gonna tell you, it works. You know what I mean? Then you got a clearer mind, you can focus more.
Yeah. Yeah. Very good. And thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Taylor, for being an example. Being an example to your family. I think that just like bad stuff is contagious, how when people are doing stuff, if one person's drinking, everybody's drinking, and then people come in, everybody keeps drinking. I think that good things can be contagious too.
It
Good
can.
behavior. Yeah.
It can. If you're not strong enough, you know what I mean? And then, you
Yeah.
know, I know what I have to do, you know what I mean? I think about, group, you know what I mean? And I think about, the counseling sessions I had, you know what I mean? And I just focus on the meat, that was it.
There you go. Very good. Very good. And that skill that you have about recollecting what you've learned and the exercises and tools that you've been given, do that for a lifetime. You don't need to be on probation at 36th District Court. You can just do that right from your own dining room, your backyard, or what have you. How about that?
That's right.
Yeah, you saw it in action, right?
Yes.
There you go. I'm proud of you. I'm definitely proud of you, Mr. Taylor.
Okay.
Proud of you. All right. Are there any issues, any concerns that you need to raise with the court on today?
Oh, no, Your Honor.
None?
No.
All right. Mr. Yancey, is there anything additional you want to report out as to Mr. Taylor?
Nothing much additional, Your Honor. He's doing well. He's kind of reached some of his goals as far as staying focused and positive. And when his focus was staying away from alcohol, he did one better. Alcohol was around him, but he didn't succumb, and he actually set the example. And sometimes it just takes one strong person to affect the whole group of people. So if he keeps doing that, and they see that he can continue to do that, they're either going to be too uncomfortable to come around him or they'll change. So, I applaud him for that. We're going to work on some other stuff to get him into another phase, but he is in compliance, screening and everything else.
All right. Very good. Very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Taylor?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Good report, Mr. Taylor. You're doing a great job in the program. Keep up the good work, sir, and be safe. Thank you, Mr. Taylor.
Thank you.
All right. Very good.
And you can cook better when you're sober.
Yes, Mr. Yancey. Yes. Yes. Very good. I hope everybody heard that. You cook better when you're sober. All right. Very good. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Taylor?
Your Honor, we want to do a face-to-face with Mr. Taylor on August 4th at 10:35. And I'll be giving you a call, Mr. Taylor. We'll work out the time.
Okay.
All right. Wonderful. Mr. Taylor, I'm going to have you hang in there with me for a few more moments. Listen, keep up the great work that you're doing. Continue to be a great influence to your family. Even when you think they're not listening, they're listening.
Oh, I know they were. Because
Yeah.
they see I didn't take a sip. I ignored it. You know what I mean?
There you go. There you go.
Zeroed straight out of that, so.
There you go. All right, Mr. Taylor. I'm going to have you place yourself on mute, and then I'm going to do some more phase twos, and then I'll release you, okay?
Okay. Yes.
All right. Very good. All right, Mr. Griffin.
Mr. Kuliak, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. And what I'm going to do, Mr. Griffin, do you have any other phase twos?
Mr. Kuliak and Mr. Moscow, those are my last two.
All right, I'm going to do both of those back to back, Mr. Griffin, and then I'm going to release Mr. Broombaum, okay?
Okay.
All right, we're starting with Mr. Kuliak.
Yes.
All right, very good. Let me find his case. I have case number 20011FD for Mr. Kuliak. Mr. Kuliak, please state your full name for the record. You may interpret.
Mr. Kudlak, ваше діло номер 2002111FD. Будьте добрі, назвіть своє ім'я для себе.
Павло Кудляк.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Kuliak. How are you today?
Добрий ранок, як у вас справа?
Доброго ранку, ваша честь. Дякую, все добре.
Good morning, Your Honor. Thank you, everything is fine.
Okay, somebody had some feedback or some background noise. If we could do something with that. Okay. All right, I thought it was you, Mr. Greenbaum. I don't know. I don't think it's you. Ms. Wilson, if you could check to make sure everybody's muted, that would be great.
Your
All right. Mr. Kuliak, tell me, how did you do over the holiday?
Як у вас було з праздником? Що ви робили?
Я, ваша честь, нічого зараз не святкую і не, для мене немає зараз такого празднику. Я просто так, можна сказати, сидів вдома.
Your Honor, for me, there aren't really any holidays for right now. I just kind of sit at home.
Okay, very good. Did you have any issues or any concerns since the last time I've seen you?
Якісь у вас проблеми з прошлого разу, що ми бачили вас?
Muted.
Вас не чуто, Павло. Щас добре, говорите.
Окей.
Відповідайте.
Ага, не маю зараз таких проблем, так, як то кажуть, все добре.
There aren't any problems. Everything is fine.
All right, very good. Tell me something that you've learned since the last time I've seen you, Mr. Kuliak.
Чому ви навчилися за останні з того разу, що ми вас не бачили?
Дуже багатьом речам. Я, як сказав одна людина, стараюся бути постійно зайнятим, очищати думки свої і, як то кажуть, бути на позитиві.
As one person said to me, I'm trying to be busy, think positively, and kind of stay busy.
Okay, are you working your program? And if so, tell me what you're doing.
Як у вас з програмою? Що ви робите з вашою програмою, на вашій програмі?
Я по програмі здаю тести 2 рази в тиждень, працюю над собою, ходжу на роботу, постійно тільки робота.
I test twice a week, going to work. It's basically just working.
All right, Mr. Griffin.
Your Honor, Mr. Moscow, like he stated, he has been testing twice a week. All tests have been negative.
Mr. Kuliak is, у вас все в порядку, у вас тестами все в порядку.
Starting to work on, he's in phase 2, starting to work on some things in phase 2. I talked about him about making payments today. So we're going to get him on the schedule to start making payments.
Ми говорили, він зараз на другій фазі, ми говорили о тому, що йому потрібно буде платити судебні здержки.
And Your Honor, I'm looking up some classes to take, and I'm trying to, from the Ukrainian, trying to see some classes that he can take from that. So that's something that I'm checking into right now.
Я питаюся знайти якісь класи для нього, може на українській мові.
And also talk to him about a restricted license. So we're trying to work on that piece also to get him to understand what is needed for that.
І ми говорили, що може він получить restricted license, і я попробую йому допомогти.
But other than that, Your Honor, I talked to him during the week. If he have any questions, he calls. But he's doing pretty good.
Так, все в порядку, у нього все дуже добре.
All right, very good. Anything from any of the other team members as to Mr. Kuliak?
Yes, Judge, just keep up the good work. Thank you.
Продовжайте добру роботу. Дякую.
All right, very good. Mr. Kuliak, I want to encourage you to continue to work hard. Go ahead. Your family and your loved ones in Ukraine are still in my thoughts. And just know that if there's anything we can do as a team, don't hesitate to let us know.
Я хочу, щоб ви знали, що родні люди на Україні у мене на умі, і як ви можемо щось вам з чим-то допомогти, дайте нам знати.
Дякую, ваша честь. Щиро дякую.
Thank you very much again, Your Honor.
All right. Mr. Griffin, you gave a date for Miss, no, you did not. Let me get a date for Mr. Kuliak.
Your Honor, that would be August the 4th, 2022. That'll be at 10:35 a.m. for a face-to-face.
4 серпня в 10:35 буду у вас face-to-face.
Добре, дякую.
Okay, thank you.
All right, wonderful. All right, Mr. Kuliak, I am going to have you stay until we finish Mr. Moscow's case, okay?
Я хочу, щоб ви залишилися до того моменту, як ми закінчимо з містером Москалом.
Добре, дякую, ваша честь. Я буду.
Yes, thank you, Your Honor.
All right. All right, very good. I'm going to call Mr. Moscow's case now. I have case number 200-440-8901. Mr. Moscow, please state your full name for me.
Номер вашого діла 200448901. Будьте ласка, назвіть своє ім'я.
Степан Москаль.
Good morning to you, Mr. Moscow. How are you doing today?
Добрий ранок, як у вас справа, містер Москаль?
Гарно, дякую.
Very well, thank you.
All right, are you at work right now?
Ви зараз на роботі?
Так, я зараз працюю. Ну, в даний момент ні, бо я зараз з вами, якби на Zoom-корті, а так то я працюю.
Yes, I'm at work, not at this moment, of course, because I'm with you, but yes, I'm at work.
Okay, very good. How are things going with you with respect to your program?
Як у вас справа, як у вас діла з вашою програмою?
По програмі ходжу я двічі на тиждень, здаю тест і ходжу на ті анонімні алкоголіки містер Грумом. Ну, ви знаєте, що ходжу двічі на тиждень здавати тест і іншу ту програму. Чекайте, бо я вже забув.
Терапія?
Та, на терапію.
He couldn't remember the word, so I had to help him with the word therapy. He's saying that test twice a week. I do AA meetings and I do therapy.
All right, and what do you think about therapy so far? Do you find it to be beneficial?
Якщо ви думаєте по поводу вашої терапії, ви думаєте, що вона вам допомагає?
Вона мені дуже допомагає, бо там, коротше, так вона працює. Якби задають питання, і ти на них відповідаєш. Там дуже багато питань, і після того, як ти оцю терапію пройшов за один раз, і ти багато робиш для себе висновків, багато аналізуєш, і воно дуже допомагає.
Yes, the therapy helps a lot because there are all kinds of questions that are given, and you have to answer those questions. And right from the first question, you are in positions where you really kind of have to think about things, and it really does help a lot.
All right, very good. I want to encourage you to keep going and keep participating, okay?
Я хочу, щоб ви продовжали ходити і продовжали в той програмі.
Добре, дякую, буду.
Yes, of course I will. Thank you.
All right. Do you have any concerns or any issues or questions for the team this morning?
Ви маєте якісь запитання чи проблеми?
Немає запитань.
No questions.
All right, very good. Mr. Griffin?
Okay, Your Honor, Mr. Moscow is also on phase 2. Like he said, he has been tested twice a week. Test has been negative.
Mr. Moscow на фазі другій, і він тестується 2 рази в тиждень.
Also discussing the breakout room with him about start making payments.
І ми говорили о тому, що вам потрібно буде починати платити.
He does have his driver's license back, so that was one of his goals.
Він отримав свій driver's license, це була одна із його целей.
And other than that, Your Honor, he's doing well.
А так все в порядку. У нього все хорошо.
All right. What's next for Mr. Moscow?
Your Honor, Mr. Moscow will be coming back for a face-to-face on August the 4th, 2022, and that will be at 10:35 a.m.
Мистер Маскаля буде 4 серпня у 10:35 face-to-face.
All right, wonderful. Anything from any of the other team members asked to Mr. Moscow?
Yes, Judge, thank you. A good report, sir. Continue to work the program. Thank you.
Добрий у вас репорт, продовжуйте працювати над вашою програмою.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Moscow, you have your next date. I hope that you continue to work hard. To you and Mr. Kuliak, be safe, and I will see you at your next appearance.
Містер Маскер, ви маєте вашу нову дату. Я надію, що ви будете продовжувати працювати і ви, містер Kuliak, над програмою. Я вас буду побачу вас дуже скоро.
All right, thank you, Mr. Grunbaum. You are excused, and Mr. Moscow and Mr. Kuliak are both excused.
Mr. Kuliak, you may take care. Thank you, Judge. Thank you very much.
Right.
Have a good day.
You do the same.
Bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. All right. Miss Cleveland, who do you have for phase 2?
Thank you, Your Honor. I have Mr. Jose Manuel Guerrero, and there's the Spanish interpreter, Miss Emma Hernandez is with us.
Wonderful. All right, great. I have, good morning, Miss Hernandez.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you? Good morning, everybody.
I am well. I hope that you are well too. All right.
Thank you.
Ms. Hernandez, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties in today's proceedings and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions, so help you God?
I do, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you. Please state your name as well as your qualifications.
My name is Emma Hernandez. I'm SCAO qualified Spanish interpreter, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you, Ms. Hernandez. I'm going to call Mr. Guerrero's case. I have case number 210-443-1701. Mr. Guerrero, please state your full name for the record.
Ok, yo voy a llamar entonces, gracias, señor Hernández. Voy a llamar entonces el caso número 210-443-1701 del señor José Manuel Guerrero. Señor José Manuel Guerrero, por favor, diga su nombre completo para que conste en el acta. Abra su micrófono.
He needs to unmute Ms. Hernandez. There he is.
Hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. José Manuel Guerrero.
All right.
José Manuel Guerrero.
Thank you. How are you today, Mr. Guerrero?
¿Cómo está hoy, señor Guerrero?
Muy bien, me siento muy bien el día de hoy.
Very good, very good. I feel great today.
All right, good, good. Are you working your program?
Señor, está muy bien. ¿Está trabajando su programa?
Sí, señora, pues sí.
Yes, Madam Judge. Yes, I am.
All right, very good. Can you tell me what you do on a day-to-day basis to work your program?
Muy bien, señor Guerrero. ¿Me podría decir entonces qué hace usted todos los días para continuar haciendo bien su programa?
Sí, asistir a mis juntas de AA y platico mucho con mi sponsor de Mr. Graham y me siento muy bien echándole ganas porque tengo que echarle ganas por mí.
Well, I'm going to my meetings, AA meetings. I talk a lot with my sponsor, Mr. Brown, and enjoy that. And, I'm feeling good and I'm really trying hard because I have to do it and I have to do it for myself by myself.
Yes, sir. You have to do it for yourself. Yes, sir. Ms. Hernandez.
Y sí, señor, usted lo tiene que hacer así por usted y para usted.
All right. Are you having any difficulties working the program at this time, Mr. Guerrero?
Señor Guerrero, ¿en este momento tiene alguna dificultad trabajando, haciendo lo que le manda el programa?
No.
No.
Wonderful. Do you have any
Bueno.
questions, any concerns, any issues that you need the team to address on your behalf?
Muy bien, señor Guerrero. ¿Tiene para este momento alguna pregunta, alguna preocupación, algo que le quiera preguntar al equipo?
No, señora, no, nada.
No, ma'am, nothing at all.
All right. Miss Cleveland, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Guerrero?
Thank you, Your
Muy
Honor.
bien, entonces, señora Cleveland, ¿qué me quiere decir usted acerca del señor Guerrero?
Thank you, Your Honor. I'm sorry. Mr. Guerrero is doing quite well, Your Honor. He is compliant with all the court's orders.
Ay, discúlpeme, sí, su señoría, el señor Guerrero lo está haciendo muy bien. Él está cumpliendo con todo lo que se le ha mandado.
While he is reporting no obstacles or challenges, he is asking about his restricted license, which I am investigating.
Y aunque él ha reportado que no tiene ninguna preocupación o ninguna pregunta, él sí me ha preguntado sobre su licencia restringida. Y yo estoy averiguando sobre eso.
Your Honor, he's been referred for his phase 2 requirements, so he's going to start getting those in order.
Bueno, él ya va a empezar, ha sido referido para fase 2 y entonces ya estamos trabajando en los requerimientos que se necesitan para ello.
And finally, Your Honor, we're working with him on his goals, but I would like to report his accomplishments of clean screens for over 70 days and being paid in full. He has paid all of his court costs. Yay!
Quiero reportar que él ha cumplido con todas sus metas, está trabajando en eso y también ha estado limpio sin tomar por más de 70 días y ha pagado todas sus deudas, no debe nada.
Yay.
Yes, very good. Very good.
Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien.
All right. Miss for the team, are there any questions or anything that the team would like to add as to Mr. Guerrero?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, good report. Congratulations on the clean time. Thank you, sir.
¿Hay alguien de aquí del equipo que le quiere decir algo al señor Guerrero? Sí, el señor Reed le dice que felicitaciones por mantenerse en el curso debido y también por sus 70 días de sobriedad.
Gracias.
Thank you.
All right. Miss Cleveland, what is next for Mr. Guerrero?
Your Honor, he's phase 2. Oh, I'm sorry, Ms. Hernandez.
Señora Cleveland, ¿qué es lo siguiente para el señor Guerrero? Bueno, su señoría, ay, disculpe, señor Hernández, traduzca.
Your Honor, he is phase 2.
Su señoría, él está en la fase 2.
And he would be having a face-to-face.
Y va a tener una reunión cara a cara.
On August 4th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
Y su próxima reunión va a ser cara a cara con la señora Cleveland el 4 de agosto del 2022 a las 10:35 de la mañana.
Ok, perfecto.
Ok, perfect.
All right, very good. Good to see you today, Mr. Guerrero. You are doing a great job. I want to encourage you to keep going, keep working hard, and we are here if you need us.
Ok, señor Guerrero, encantada de haberlo visto. Le voy a seguir upando a que siga trabajando tan bien y tan fuertemente como lo ha hecho hasta ahora. Y lo veo aquí la próxima vez que le toque.
Ok, gracias.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
All right, I am going to thank and excuse Ms. Hernandez and Mr. Guerrero. Would you let him know that he's free to leave?
Ok, ahora voy a excusar a usted, señor Hernández, y al señor Guerrero. Por favor, déjele saber al señor Guerrero que ya se puede desconectar.
Gracias, gracias. Buen día.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too.
Okay, nice to see you too. Bye-bye. Thank you.
All right.
Have a good day.
Yes, ma'am, you too. Ms. Cleveland, I'm going to have you call another phase two.
Thank you, Your Honor. That would be Mr. Robert Bishop. I know I saw him. There he is, right there.
There he is with his Kobe picture in the background. Good morning, Mr. Bishop. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, I have case number 210-564-8901. State your name for the record, Mr. Bishop.
Robert Brian Bishop.
All right, very good. How are things going with you, sir?
Really well, Your Honor.
All right, tell me about it. You know, I want to know.
Okay, well, I was telling you about my diet. I'm trying to stay away from the Costco bakery, and I finally got a 200 BTU burner outside, which is like a jet airplane. I'm doing stir fry now, and I'm picking actual like peas and peppers and stuff from my garden and trying to change my diet, and it's getting there. I'm no Chinese chef yet, but I'm having fun exploring that. I really am. Yeah.
Keep working it. Good for you. I love the fact that you have made some lifestyle changes since you've been in the program, and they have worked out well for you.
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
Yeah.
I'm still going to, I have really good positive addictions now. I continuously wake up in the morning at 5. I have my green tea and chia seeds and flax seeds and bird seed and not bird seed, but, and then draw. I have a real good passion. I have an art show at the Berkeley Library right now. The Kobe Bryant you see behind me I got a good deal at Michael's, 4-foot tall canvases, buy one, get 2 free. So I bought them all. And I'm doing this I'm not selling, I don't have anybody in mind, but I'm doing Michael Jordan, Kobe, some great icons, and putting them in another art show or selling them privately, but just art for art's sake, you know, and that's what I like doing more than drawing portraiture that's commissioned, because, you know, at times it's hard to get into it if I don't feel it as well, but this is giving me tremendous joy. You know, it's different than my charcoal portraits. It's more of an abstraction, cubist style, but yet realistic. So I'm really exploring that, and so I'm having a fun time with it. Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. All right. You've been working your program?
Yes, ma'am. I have many AA meetings with my sponsor. Before the program, I go to 4 meetings a week usually, or more if I need them, or less, depending on how I feel. Let's see what else. I did the ARMS program. I finished the ARMS program.
Did you go in person?
No, I had to do it online because I can't get it off work from Costco. And so I took all 3 sections, and basically what it came down to in a nutshell is accepting responsibility, changing my behaviors, rewiring myself, and just positive behaviors. And yeah, as you said about cooking, I couldn't imagine myself drinking with that stir fry thing. I'd be up in flames right now. I mean, I would be on fire.
There you go. That's a reality.
Destroyed some of my wife's best cooking things. She said, "Oh, you can't destroy these," and fall asleep drunk with the eggs boiling with no water in it for half an hour. I don't miss those days. In fact, whenever I'm like 4th of July, you ask people about 4th of July. I was around a few people who were drinking, and I went to a few parties there. And I just looked at him like, it's like being with the mentally ill. It's like I didn't see anything positive about it. I thought, man, I don't want to act like that. I had no desire to drink. I just, had some good barbecue and left really early. I didn't even see the fireworks. I'm in bed by 10 o'clock every night because I work at Costco. In fact, if you don't mind me after this going right to Costco, I'm a little late, but
no, not at all.
Thank you. But everything's going well. I told my sponsor that the monkey's off my back, but the circus is still in town.
Yes.
The circus is still in town.
That means you have to work every single day, right?
Yep.
To keep the monkey off your back.
I go to Planet Fitness every day now. One day's cardio, next day's weights. With that and walking 70 miles, pushing carts, it just makes me, I have all this energy and positivity and just positive affirmations. I did have some setbacks with my wife, my estranged wife. She's in jail. I don't know if I told you the thing about her. She's a brilliant surgeon, had mental illness. With her mental illness, my drinking, we split. I still love her, but I can't live with her. We can't live together. Long story short, she went from losing her medical license to living with her mom to getting a few DUIs. And she violated her probation. She's in jail now. And it's just a tragedy. And am I going to drink over it? No. Am I sad over it? Yes. I told my sponsor, look at this. Can you believe what she did? And he looked at me and said, now you know how we made them feel. In other words, now I know on the other side how I made other people feel when I was drinking and getting DUIs. And it's just a horrible feeling, But I'm not going to enable her. I'm not going to, I'm there for her. I'm more concerned about my son,
And hopefully we can encourage her to get some help, because a lot of people feel they can do it on their own, and it's difficult. And the reality is, if everybody on this screen could do it on their own, they wouldn't be here with me.
Yeah.
Encourage her to get some help. Encourage her. Yes. All right.
Other than that, it's crazy at Costco, people yelling at the gas pumps at the prices and running people over. So virtually just craziness. And I think to myself, I could never do this if I wasn't sober. I could never. I'm holding many AA meetings with the 20-year-olds I work with and the carousels outside, and just trying to think positivity and staying away from the Costco bakery.
Yeah, stay away from that bakery. Yes, sir.
But other than that, let me see, I wrote some other things down here. I did finish the Mother's Against Drunk Driving video, and I wrote a synopsis on that. Dr. Alexander, I did his program, the traffic program, the arms program. I actually drew a drawing for Dr. Alexander and his wife too, which is nice. So I got a nice little rapport with him. Really fascinating man. I really like him.
Yes.
And just lots of face-to-faces with Mrs. Cleveland. I always keep in touch with her, give a little excerpt, some blurts, kind of my mini friend there. And I like the positivity she gives me, So everything's going well. I don't let anything get to me. I don't try to, my mom just turned 83.
Oh,
okay, wonderful. You're fortunate to have your mom. Yes, very good. All right, you're in great shape, Mr. Bishop. Miss Cleveland, I don't know what you're going to add, because he did a great job of doing his own summary this morning.
Aside from the fact that I saw that huge wok that he uses in the backyard, he sent me a photo of it. I couldn't even cook. I probably could stand in there and take a bath. I don't know. But
wow,
it's so big. Yeah.
Right.
Your Honor, he's doing quite well. He is completed with mostly everything in the program. As far as phase 2 requirements, he has had 297 days over that amount of sobriety, Your Honor. And he did report to me that he has an article that's been written about him in the Metro Times. And I didn't know if he was going to share that or not, but I wanted to make sure that you knew that he has good things happening for him.
All right, Miss Cleveland, if you get that article, would you share it with the team? We love good news.
Yes.
We love to share good news. So that's wonderful, Mr. Bishop.
Thank you.
All right. Anything from any of the other team members asked to Mr. Bishop?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, sir. You're working the program. It sounds as if you're working life also. Remember, every day is a gift, and you're making good use of your time. Keep up the good work, sir.
Thank you,
proud
sir.
of you. Be proud of yourself. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
All right. Very good. Miss Cleveland, what's next?
Your Honor, he is in phase 2 of a 3-phase program. So he would be returning for a face-to-face on August 4th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
Got it.
All right. Wonderful. You are doing an excellent job, Mr. Bishop. I need you to hold on for 1 second. Do we have any other phase 2s that were on timely that we're going to do right now?
Your Honor, I just have one, but she's not scheduled to come in until 10 a.m. due to her job.
Yeah. And if none other on the screen, I am now going to release. Mr. Yancey, were you getting ready to say something?
I have 2 phase 2s remaining.
Who do you have?
I have Toya Milton and James Fleming.
All right. Ms. Fleming joined us a little bit late this morning, Mr.
Yes.
Fleming. You did. All right. So I'm going to do Miss Milton. I am releasing you, Mr. Bishop. Go to work.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes, sir. I'm going to do Miss Fleming, and then I'm going to release the rest of the face to, not Miss Fleming, Miss
Ms.
Milton.
Milton.
And I'm going to release the rest of the face to people. Let's do it, Miss Milton. I have the following for you: Z800982 and Z8081261. State your full name for the record.
Good morning, Toye Milton.
All right, Miss Milton, how are you today?
I'm good, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well. You've been busy all morning, moving around. What you doing?
Well, the daycare is closed for the week because they go on vacation for the week. So I have him here at the house. So I apologize that I've been moving around. I've been getting him breakfast, changing them, and you know how all that stuff goes,
Yes,
you know.
ma'am.
But so that's the only reason why I've been moving and grooving the way I have. And my niece is in town from Dallas, so I'm having her kind of really show her how to be with the baby and things of that nature, because I have to work my second job this evening. His dad is at his other job, so it's a lot going on this morning, but I'm here.
All right, well, we're glad you're here. You working your program, Miss Milton?
I am working my program. I am seeing my therapist, Miss Camille Perry, over at All Wellbeing. I'm doing my regular groups that is required every Tuesday with Thomas Black of All Wellbeing, doing my screenings on time, maintaining my sobriety. So definitely on top of things from the last time that me and you met with everybody, you know, trying to fulfill everything to this program to 100% of its nature.
All right. How do you feel, Miss Milton?
I feel good today, this week. You know, I don't know. Life may hit me at 1 o'clock or something, but I'm okay right now.
Okay. And when life hits you, you have some tools that you can use to hit
Yes,
back,
ma'am.
right?
Yes, ma'am. I will say I'm learning a lot about myself and the emotional side of things with the sobriety with Mr. Black from All Wellbeing. So I'm learning a lot about myself that I think I never had a chance to really take a look at, because it is coming from a sober mind. So learning about a lot about myself, just dealing with the adjustments and the challenges of life. And I was told in the session, it's not how you deal with things. It's not, you're going to receive so many challenges in life. It's how you deal with them that makes you more of a progressive person. So just learning daily tools about myself and what I can do to better myself. So
I love it. I love it. How did you do for the holiday?
I did good. Maintain my sobriety. Really kind of was out of the way of folks. Like I told you, I've gotten rid of, you know, my old turn up crew, as I called it. You know, I'm putting them folks on ice, and they're actually kind of disseminating, to be honest with you.
Okay.
You know, a lot of folks have just literally just parted their ways, and that's okay too.
And that's okay too.
Yep.
Yes, it is.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Are you having any issues, any concerns, anything that you need us to help you with?
Nothing at this time, but you know, I'll always speak up if I do.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I appreciate you for doing that.
Yes,
all right.
ma'am.
Come on, Mr. Yancey. What do you have on Miss Milton?
Your Honor, she's Miss Milton, she's doing pretty well. She's seeing her therapist, which I was pushing. So she's on point with that, and treatment. Screenings are good, and you know, she's learning different lessons that, you know, if the only thing we have in common is alcohol, we don't have enough in common. So
I like that.
Cool.
That's
I
all
like
we have in
that too,
common.
Mr. Yancey. I like that. Yep.
So, you know, she's learning things as she goes, and you know, I applaud her for the turnaround. So she's doing well, and I'm gonna have a probably an email for her tomorrow that she'll be happy with, or later today. So she's doing well. I applaud her for that.
Oh, thank you.
All right.
Appreciate
Sounds
that.
good to me.
Because Lord knows I'm trying, y'all. I'm trying.
Yes,
trying.
I know you are. I know you are. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep
I
going.
think that this program, it was harder than my pregnancy.
Well, now, but you're doing it. You're doing it, and I'm proud of you. All right.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Anything from
ma'am.
the team? As to Miss Milton.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, ma'am. Keep up the good work. You have a good attitude, and you're right. Sometimes you have to turn your back on certain people, but you're working the program. Be safe. Thank you.
Thank you, Attorney Reed.
All right, Mr. Yancey, what's next for Miss Milton?
Yeah, no, we want to do a face-to-face with Ms. Milton on August 4th at 10:35. And we'll work out the phone times, Ms. Milton.
Okay,
right.
sounds good.
Very good. All right. With that, for Miss Milton, I am now going to excuse my phase 2 people that I've done today. Mr. Taylor, Miss Milton, Mr. Carlson, you are excused. There should have been a couple of other folks on here from phase 2 that I don't see. All right. I am going to excuse you all. Have a wonderful, wonderful rest of the week. Stay safe, utilize your resources, use your tools, okay?
All righty. Thank you, Judge.
All right, thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right, I am now ready to go to our phase 1 people. All right, I think we only have 2, and I hope that you have gotten an earful today, that something's been said to help you and to encourage you to keep going, to keep working. All right, let's do it. Can we start with Mr. Toliver? Can we start, Mr. Toliver? All right, I have David Toliver, case number 210-446-3401. Mr. Toliver, state your full name for the record.
My name is David Toliver.
All right, Mr. Toliver, how are things going with you, sir?
Real well. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, you work in your program, Mr. Toliver.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. I make my meetings, I do my drops, and I've found my old love keeps me relaxed and
Wait, what's your old love? Now, you know, you got to tell me about that.
No, I was really passionate about chess, and I stopped playing. And so I found out that they got a chess club at the library, which is walking distance from my apartment. And so we play on Thursdays and Saturdays. But
I love it.
Yeah.
All right, will you make it today? Because today is Thursday. What time?
I will absolutely be there. It's at 1:00.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. Something positive. It keeps your mind sharp, right?
Right. Plus, they pay a lot of money when you win them tournaments.
All right, Mr. Toliver. Very good.
Yeah.
Listen, what did you do to celebrate the 4th of July?
Well, you know, I'm over here. I'm at a senior citizen living arrangement here.
Okay.
And they give us 3 meals a day, and they put their foot in some barbecue, okay?
Okay.
Yeah, they barbecue for us. And we had mac and cheese. Oh, yeah, they put their thing down.
All right, very good. So you enjoyed your food?
Oh, yeah.
I love it. Very good. Very good. All right. And so did you have any challenges, any issues?
No, actually I didn't. You know, I got a friend that lives around the corner where I used to live, and he and I decided to sober up together. And he and I go to the meetings together. We meet together on Fridays and Wednesdays. We go face-to-face meetings, and then I go Zoom meetings too. He don't do Zoom.
Okay. So you're encouraging somebody else, and somebody else is encouraging you.
Absolutely.
I love it.
Yeah.
I absolutely love it. All right. Very good. No challenges, no difficulties that you need us to help you with?
No, I'm just a little anxious about getting back to work. You know, I'm retired, and now I'm gonna need some extra money, so I need to get to work, and no big deal. You know, as you know, that the electrical industry is short of electricians, so I won't have a problem going back to work. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're not gonna go back to work full time, right?
No.
Okay, yeah, just a little something.
Yeah.
All right, I love it. I just think when people retire, they should just retire and do nothing. I mean, you should do something, but you know,
Yeah.
I just, yeah. I'm looking forward to retirement.
It
Sir. I'm on
sounds,
a countdown.
it
I
sounds
promise
great.
you, I'm on a countdown. Yes, I am.
It
Looking
sounds
forward.
good. It sounds good. You retired, right? But it ain't all that.
It ain't all that. Well, I'm gonna
No,
have to find out. I'm gonna have to find out.
you
But
go
I'm just
for
gonna
it.
have to for myself.
Go
Yes,
for
sir.
it.
Your Honor, don't
Yes.
say that. We'll lose Mr. Yancey.
Oh, okay, I take it back. Did he just turn his camera off? Yancy, get back on the screen. He was showing me what it looks like if we lose him. Get back on this screen. Okay, all right. I won't say it. I won't say it. I take it back. Take it all back. All right. But you're doing well, Mr. Toliver. You're showing up to everything you should be showing up to. Yes.
Yes, I am.
All
Yes,
right.
I
You're being open and honest with your treatment providers.
Right.
All right. I love it. All right. Who has Mr. Toliver's case?
I do, Your Honor. Mr. Toliver has really, he got out of inpatient, and he's really embraced what I needed him to do, or what we needed him to do, Your Honor. I couldn't get him into well-being until the 19th. So what he did, he started going to multiple meetings daily. So I really applaud him for doing that. So he's not just sitting around. He's trying to work this program. His screenings, he hasn't missed any screenings. They've been negative. So for the little bit of time he's been with us, he's doing everything we've asked of him, Your Honor.
All right. Very good. I love it. All right. Anything from the team as to Mr. Toliver?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Mr. Toliver, good report. I know you're glad to be home. You have the support of your sister and your daughter. I also remember you said you were a licensed electrician, and I know you want to get back to work. But keep up the work with the program. We know it's not easy. We're proud of what you're doing. You be safe, sir. Thank you, Mr. Toliver.
Your Honor.
Yes.
I'd like to say too, I met Mr. Toliver when he first began the program. He looks wonderful. He's talking very clearly, and progress looks very good on you.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Toliver. I hope you take all of that in. Yes, sir. All right. Very good. If nothing else from Mr. Toliver, Mr. Yancey, what's next?
Your Honor, we want to have him do another Zoom hearing on August 4th at 8:35. And Mr. Toliver, I applaud you for, having a really positive hobby, and that also keeps some of your free time occupied in a really good way. So just keep doing what you're doing, Mr. Toliver.
Thank you, Ms. Yancey.
All right. Very good. So with that, Mr. Toliver, you've got your next date. I am going to excuse you. You are
August the 4th.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
At what time?
At 8:35. It'll be another Zoom hearing, Mr. Toliver.
All righty, thanks.
All right, Mr. Toliver, enjoy the rest of your day.
You do the same.
All right, thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, let's go to Ms. Rios. I have case number 200-445-1801. Ms. Rios, state your full name for the record.
Angelica Rios.
All right, good morning.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
Okay.
You doing okay? All right, Ms. Rios, you working your program?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, very good. Are you taking good care of yourself?
Yes, the best that I can.
All right, good. You're feeling good?
Yes, a little bit better. I miss I would go and walk around like the park. There's a park by my house that has like a little track around it. I miss it.
Oh, okay. What happened to the track?
Nothing. I just, from my surgery, I'm in pain. Can't, move too much. That's why they had me on bed rest.
Got it. Okay. All right. But you're doing everything that they tell you to do, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Every single thing that they tell you to do, right?
Yes, and then well, not them, but to add on with after my surgery, I still have to do treatment for, my condition. So I have to do that too.
All right, and you're doing it, right?
Yes.
Okay, wonderful. So important. We want you to work the program, be sober, but we also want you to be healthy.
Yeah.
Okay, they go hand in hand. You really can't have one without the other.
Right.
Okay, very good. What did you do for the 4th, if anything?
Nothing. Sat at home, looked at the fireworks on TV a little bit. I really couldn't do too much. I stayed in the house. I haven't really done anything lately since, I found out my diagnosis. So, being in so much pain, I just, try to relax and not do too much.
Okay, all right.
Too.
Yeah, one day at a time, right?
Yeah.
One day at a time. All right, do you have any questions or concerns or issues or questions for the team on this morning?
No, not right now. I talked to Mr. Griffin if I have anything coming up, or if I need help with. I've talked to him recently.
Okay. All right, very good. Mr. Griffin, what do you want me to know about Ms. Rios?
Ms. Rios is doing really well. She's she's fighting she's having some setback with her health or whatever, but that haven't stopped her from doing what she's supposed to do. She's still actively in treatment at Adult Wellbeing. She's been making her screenings. She's also having some difficulties with her living situation and finances. So we are working on some things now. She sent me over some documents that I'm trying to see if I can print off or not. If not, we're gonna have to probably meet face to face so I can scan the items or whatever. She sent them through pictures. So I don't know if I'm able to print them off. But she's she calls me whenever she needs anything or any concerns or anything. So she seems to be very stable. I did receive some from a counselor. She's participating in counseling, even though she have other treatment appointments that she's been making. So she's been real strong. She's been she's keep maintaining her sobriety as well as you just talked about, Your Honor, maintaining good health. So they kind of go hand in hand. So it's good that she's in a sober state right now to be going through what she's going through right now. So.
All right, very good. Glad to hear that. Very good. All right, anything from the team as to Ms. Rios?
And Yana, I'd just like to make a recommendation right now. She's been with us 92 days. I think she's stable. I think she's doing really well. I would like to recommend that she be promoted to phase 2 today. I think that will keep her encouraged and keep her moving forward.
Oh, absolutely. Wonderful. Any objection, team, to promoting Ms. Rios to phase 2?
No objection, Judge. No objection.
All right. Wonderful. Anything from any of the team members as to Ms. Rios?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Ms. Rios, a good report today. You're working the program. Stay on top of those medical issues. We talked about things in staffing, so I know what's going on. Keep a positive attitude. You're doing a great job. Thank you, ma'am, and be safe.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. Listen, Ms. Rios, I want to give you, not only promote you today, but also judicial applause for hanging in there in spite of what's going on with you. You have not made any excuses. You have continued to do the things that you are supposed to do. You've continued to stay on track. And I just want you to know and tap into that strength and willpower that you have on the inside of you. Everybody could not do that, ma'am, but you are doing it and you are doing it well. And so I want everybody in the courtroom to join me in congratulating Ms. Rios on her promotion and giving her a judicial applause for her progress. Thank you, Ms. Rios. You are doing excellent. You are doing excellent. Congratulations to you.
Thank you.
Keep up the good work. I know it's been hard. I know it has been, but you're doing it. You're doing it. And we're here for you, okay? We're here for you. Don't have to do it by yourself. We are here for you, okay?
Yeah.
All right. And you're going to get back out to that park and walk that track. Well, you'll get back out there. You watch. After your doctor says you're good and you feel good, you will get back out there, okay? When you get out there, you make sure you walk a lap for me and say, Judge said I could do this. and I'm doing it. There you go. Let me know when you're going. I'm gonna find a park and go walk a lap too, okay?
Okay.
I'll walk a lap for Miss Rios, all right?
Thank you.
All right, very good. All right, Mr. Griffith, she's in phase 2 now. What's next for Miss Rios?
Your Honor, she'll be coming back August the 4th, 2022. That'll be at 10:35 a.m. That'll be a face-to-face. So Ms. Rios, I'll be giving you a telephone call, but I'll talk to you a little later today to try to get those documents uploaded.
Okay.
All right, very good. I want you to go, take good care of yourself, and I'll see you in a few weeks, okay?
Okay.
All right,
Thank
take care. Bye-bye.
Judge,
Okay.
one quick question. They about to bring Miss Bell up from lockup. I'm gonna go down and you want me to get on the 100 line and try to get her reassessed and to see what to
Yes,
do?
they screen her pursuant to my order at the jail. You're free to go, Miss Rios.
Thank you.
Leave. All right. Mr. Griffin, do you know if they screened her?
I don't know. I just got a call from Officer Lot, so that they had just brought her over. So I'm about to head down there now.
Wonderful. Yes, get her on the 1-800 number. And then Miss Mack, if you or Officer Lot, if you could check with the jail to find out, did she screen the day that I sent her over? Okay.
Okay.
All right. Wonderful. All right. Wonderful. Okay. I know that Miss Williams is on work and she's permitted to come on at this time. And so I'm going to, not Williams, Walker. Miss Walker, what you got on your head today? Nah. You just gonna come on in here. All right, come on, unmute yourself. You took it off. Come on, I'm gonna do your case. I see you. Let's do it, Miss Walker. All right, I need to find your case first. Where are you?
I have the case number, Your Honor. She's a transfer case and may have inadvertently not been put on the docket, but she was on for the schedule for the docket today on my notes.
Okay, give me a case number and then Miss Mack, please add her to my docket. All right, go ahead.
Thank you, Your Honor. Her case number is 20C78466.
All right, Miss Walker, state your full name for me.
Janine Walker.
All right, how are you today, ma'am?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I am doing very well, I know you're at work. Tell me how you've been doing working this program, man. We've had a couple of holidays.
Yes, and I've been doing good. Just been staying focused. I just threw my grandmother an 80th birthday party. And her birthday was the 4th of July.
Yeah.
And then my birthday was the 6th.
Well, happy birthday to both of you. Yes.
Thank you.
How did that go, throwing parties?
It kept me busy, I can tell you that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was nice. Mm-hmm.
Okay, but they kept you busy?
Yeah.
All right. Were you able to
No
stay on
mistake.
track and maintain?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, very good. Very good. All right, so no issues.
None at all.
All right, I love it. I love it, ma'am. All right, and so have you learned anything since the last time I've seen you?
Yes. Really, well, now I'm focusing on saving my money. Now that I don't have to spend it on alcohol, I'm trying to learn how to budget and save money. So
okay.
I've been talking to my financial advisors and we're setting things up.
Okay, good. Very good. Very good. Never too late to get that money together.
Sure.
All right. Very good. Ms. Walker, do you have any questions, any concerns, any issues that you need to raise with the team on today?
No, not at all. Miss Cleveland told me I can do my reinstatement for my license, so did that, and yeah, that was about it.
All right. All right, very good. And you're working on that, Ms. Cleveland. Let me hear from you as to Ms. Walker.
Thank you, Your Honor. Yes, we're working together on that. I gave her the update on the status of her ability to get her license. So she has that information and we're going to work together on that. Your Honor, she has paid in full her monies here. She has been referred to the phase 2 requirement things that she has to do. So we're going to be working together to make sure those things are completed. And she's compliant with all your court orders. I wanted to commend her today for having over 76 days of sobriety, but it's probably been longer than that.
There you go, Ms. Walker, you're doing it.
Yeah.
All right.
And she's staying connected to all the things. I'm just waiting for a progress report, from her counselor, but that's in the works.
All right, wonderful, very good, very proud of you, Miss Walker, very proud of you. All right.
Thank you.
Anything from the remainder of the team as to Miss Walker?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, Ms. Walker. You're working the program. Keep up the good work and be safe. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you.
All right, if nothing else, Miss Cleveland, what's next for Miss Walker?
Thank you, Your Honor. She is phase 2, so she would be having phase 2 of a 3-phase program, I believe she's in. And she would be having a face-to-face on August 4th, 2022 at 10:35 a.m.
All right, did you get that, Miss Walker?
August 4th.
At 10:35 a.m. 10:35 a.m.
10:35, August 4th. Okay, thank you.
All right, wonderful. You're in great shape. Thank you for dialing in and getting your hearing done. Take good care of yourself and we'll see you in a couple of weeks, okay?
Thank you. You too. Thank you.
Right.
See
Take
you,
care.
everybody.
All right, bye-bye. All right, let's go to Mr. Fleming. Mr. Fleming, Mr. Fleming, what happened to you this morning, Mr. Fleming?
Hello. I want to apologize to the court. Sorry. I worked last night and honestly forgot. I woke up and just jumped and got on the court about 9 o'clock. So I want to apologize to the court for that. Normally don't do that. So
that's okay. You
I
in good
apologize.
shape. You in good shape, okay?
Okay.
All right. All right. Let me call your case number. I have 211-306-871. Mr. Fleming, state your full name for me.
James Major Fleming III.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Fleming. Mr. Griffin?
Just a quick question, Judge. I know Ms. Bell has been at NAMI twice. Do you want me to try to put her somewhere else or?
Not necessarily.
Not
What's your
necessarily.
thought about that?
No, I was just wondering. So I'm about to get on and see what they suggest or whatever. Share House or Naomi's Nest. So I'll look at both of those. So I just wanted to know your thought process.
You know, the nest it has been wonderful.
Okay.
Ms. Bell's got
It's just Ms. Bell.
some stuff in her environment.
Okay.
But she does well. And
Okay.
until she gets back to that house and whoever is there, that's encouraging with her.
Yeah, I think that's the issue. Yeah. Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
All right. Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right. All right, Mr. Fleming, you in good shape. Somebody's got
Yes, ma'am.
scratching around. I'm gonna have everybody mute themselves. All right. All right. Mr. Fleming, you in great shape today?
Yes, I'm doing good.
All right. Tell me what you've been doing. I haven't seen, seems like I haven't seen you in a while.
Yes, it has been a while. That's I think that played a part too. We haven't been in court in a while. But just doing my drops, my counseling twice a week. She is going on vacation. Having a little obstacles, a little something with city tax. You know, I moved back to the city of Detroit in 2019, so I'm resolving some issues with that. As a matter of fact, when I get out of court, I have to resolve those issues.
Anything that you need our assistance on, or the attorney's assistance?
I need some assistance. I've never really had a problem paying taxes. I've worked a lot, and apparently my job wasn't taking the taxes out. So I kind of been asking the collections people, which I know is my responsibility, and the jobs more mine. So now I'm a little bit more mindful about if you live in Detroit, make sure that your employer is taking out your taxes, because yeah, it hasn't gotten up too bad, but just something I wasn't conscious of. And even though I brought it to my employer's attention, it's still an issue. So I was speaking to Mr. Yancey about it, and he said maybe it's just something he could do. But right now, I think you just set up arrangements. I'm kind of like, is the job responsible? But that's what I'm going to find out when I get out of court. I don't think so. I think once we bring it to their attention, I thought that they were responsible as well as me informing them. So I got to get down to it.
Mr. Ficus, it sounds like what he's talking about is the employer taking out his taxes on his behalf. And so I don't know if there's anything more you all can say to him regarding that issue, but.
No, I'd be happy to go into a breakout room with him. I believe it's an employer not taking out his city income taxes. And if that's true, there's not much advice I can give him, except that the city is willing to talk with you and set up payment plans. They're probably not going to give you a break on any that's due, but they'll give you a time to pay. That's about it, Your Honor.
All right. So if you could go in a breakout room with him, that would be great. That would be great. Okay. So when we finish the hearing, Ms. Wilson, we'll put Mr. Fleming and Attorney Ficus in a breakout room. And if you can, give him some guidance, by all means, I appreciate it.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay?
I appreciate it too. Thank you.
All right. Wonderful. Other than the tax issue, are there any other issues that you're having that you need to
No, just because of the program, different things in life. Have built a relationship with my daughter that needed to move back in, my granddaughter. So all this is, I think, because of this program. Before, everybody was a little standoffish, and it's just crazy how I start this. And I mean, there have been challenges, and not so much with drinking, just other things like the tax things, working 2 to 3 jobs, thinking that you're, trying to get ahead, and yet still something like that happens. So this make me feel like I need to stay on top of things, and just don't take them for granted or assume people are taking care of it for you.
Yes. Yes. And so stay on top of things, okay?
Yes. Well, I was a Westlander for a long time, the majority of my adult life. Grew up in Detroit and moved out there and wanted to come back. But I'm like, wow, that's a welcome home gift for being gone for a little while. I'm sorry. I had to throw that in there.
Hopefully you're
But I love the city.
Get it together.
Oh yeah, been doing stuff in the city, doing fishing, doing little things with my granddaughter. It's definitely it's been something. This is something different. I embrace it. I'm glad. I really am glad, even though I'm going through different things, that I got into the program.
Okay, very good. All right, who has Mr. Fleming's case?
I do, Your Honor.
All right, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Fleming by way of?
Just I've been privy to some of his challenges, and I think what he appreciates about our program is we help you to expect that there's going to be a whole lot of maybe little things that happen that could seem like a big deal or big things, But he understands that his sobriety has not slipped. His screenings have been good, so he's doing his treatment. So Mr. Fleming, he's just he's taking the punches and he's fighting back, and we appreciate that. So he's in compliance with us. And Mr. Fleming, he hasn't missed any screens, but Mr. Fleming, if you need a different screening site because you're at a different location, let me know ahead of time.
Okay.
Other than that, he's doing well. He's doing well. He's probably close to finishing treatment. He started at one agency in the beginning, was almost finished, and then I had to pull him into another one because they were moving. So Mr. Fleming's in compliance. He's got to get up a little bit earlier. For certain people, I've told him I can give him a wake-up call. I've told at least 3 people that. I'm not trying to do that for 20 or 30, but for 3 or 4, I will do it. So other than that, I think all is well with Mr. Fleming. I know he's disappointed about that tax situation, but we'll work it out.
Okay, wonderful. All right, if nothing else from Mr. Fleming, from the team, I know Mr. Fikers, you're gonna go in the breakout room. Somebody's got something rubbing up against their speaker. Please try to remove it. It's something constant. I'm not sure what it is, but okay. Mr. Flint, not the courtroom. All right, Mr. Fleming, let Mr. Yancey, what do you have for Mr. Fleming?
Your Honor, August 4th, face-to-face at 10:35.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Fleming?
Yes, I did. I also have a thing for joining the break room now.
All right, wonderful. Take care. You don't have to come back when you're finishing that breakout room, okay?
Okay, thank you for assisting me with this. Thank you.
All right, yes, sir. Take care. Keep up the great work.
I will.
All right.
Bye.
All right. We are ready. Let's see. I'm going to just start calling the remainder of my docket.
Yeah, and I think we have one other person.
I know, but they're not on the screen.
Oh,
so
okay.
there's nothing I can do to help them. All right, very good. I know Miss Bell, we've got to get her. So I'm going to start at the 8:30. Let's go with Christopher Dixon, U314-71516. That matter was scheduled for a review. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikers, or Miss Mack, you'll have to turn the speaker back on in the courtroom because I was trying to eliminate that sound, but it wasn't you all. And so what does it state that needs to be reviewed for Mr. Dixon? Mr. Dixon is not a part of our specialty court, is he? Name doesn't ring a bell for me.
I don't think so, Judge.
Judge, I'm looking, it looks like he just had to pay. It was a 12-month delayed sentence. He did make the payment.
Today
Yeah,
is
it was a 12-month. Pardon me?
Is today the 12 months?
Yes, ma'am. It was done July 14th, 2021. So this is his 12 months, and he did make the payment for that.
Wonderful. Then I'm going to dismiss the matter without prejudice. All right. I thank you. I have for Lamar Irby. Where's Mr. Irby today? Case number 210-444-2601. Where's Mr. Irby?
Yeah, I just talked to him. He came on Zoom 2 times in a row, so he thought this was a face-to-face.
Okay, what phase is he in?
He's in phase 2.
So today should have been a face-to-face, right?
Yes.
All right, so conduct that face-to-face, and what would be his next court date?
Your Honor, we want to have him actually come back on August 1st at 8:35.
All right, very good. I have it. All right, and then that leaves me with Miss Bell, and then Miss, well, we haven't gotten to that. We have some trials today at 11, so please make sure, contact Mr. Rosenthal to let him know that we have trials starting at 11 today, so we can start getting those prepared. Mr. Gonzalez, you have not really been a part of our court this morning. What's going on with you?
No, I just have my phone sitting down. Sorry about that.
Okay, yeah. All right.
They gave me the day off today from work, so.
Okay. All right. Give me 1 second. Mr. Reed, were you going to say something to the court?
Yes, Judge, I was going to comment on the trials. We have 5 trials scheduled, and 4 of those trials are retained. There's only one case that is not retained, and that's the one that Mr. Fikens and myself will be dealing with.
Okay. All right. Okay. Very good. And then once you all deal with that, we will, I will release you all. Of course, understanding it's specialty court and anything can happen, right?
Yes, Judge.
All right. Miss Mack, I'm gonna ask you to start no. I don't have any 10:30s this morning. Oh, you in good shape, Miss Mack? All right. Yes, ma'am. All right, I'm happy for you. You hear me? I'm happy for you. All right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Here we go. I am going to do Mr. Gonzalez's case. Case says, I have the following from Mr. Gonzalez. I have SP 112-20842, U594-32521. I also have case number 215-9432521. Mr. Gonzalez, please state your full name for the record.
Armando Gonzalez.
All right, Mr. Gonzalez. I have not really seen you in court this morning. So I want to make sure you're in phase 1. You need to stay engaged, okay?
Okay. Sorry about that. Yes, I just had my camera turned off. Sorry about that.
Okay. All right. We're good. All right. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. They gave us the day off today because we got done with the project. So they said they'll let us know what's in the next job site. So I'm taking advantage to go see the chiropractor today, and I got to go drop today in the afternoon. I got to go drop by 4 o'clock.
Okay.
My color came up today, and everything's going good, smooth. I mean, like you said, for the holidays, all I did was actually spend time at home with my kids and really didn't do much. Didn't go out nowhere. Like there was nothing really big to do. Just blow a little bit of fireworks and just be with the family.
Okay.
That's the best way to stay out of trouble.
There you go. Very good. Very good. And so did you have any urges, any issues during the
There was
holiday?
nothing around the environment to give me any urges, and that's the good thing, you know, like since I'm not in that crowd, so really nobody comes around no more because since I'm not the spender no more. So I guess they feel no need to leech on me no more.
All right, then tell them bye. It's okay. Tell them bye. Yeah, sometimes there are people you have to say bye to, especially when you have decided to do something different.
Oh yes, I mean at the end of the day, nobody's gonna go to jail or to rehab or do any time for me. That's all on me. So if I mess up, then I'm the one paying the consequences.
Yes, sir. You are absolutely right about it. All right. What has been the most difficult part of the program for you so far?
Me, I mean, it's been smooth. I mean, I worked with my group teacher, and so we're doing phones calls, and we're going to groups on Fridays. So with the work schedule and everything, that was like the kind of difficult part, you know, getting out of work at 3 o'clock and having to be on face to face with her at 3:30. So we scheduled that for 3:45. Gave it a little bit of time because of the driving distance, because sometimes they send us to different driving areas. So the farthest I've been at the job has been 49 minutes away from Southwest Detroit. So so we communicate a lot, but everything's been going smooth.
All right, very good. I'm glad to hear that. Very glad to hear that. Is there anything that you need us to help you with or assist you with?
Do I have any tickets or anything I got to pay with this court?
Okay, so this is what I'm going to have you do. Get with your case manager. Your case manager will tell you about your fines and your costs, so you can start making payments on it, okay?
Yeah, that's something I would like to know because I want to make sure I get everything taken care of.
And we appreciate that. We certainly appreciate that. And so get with your case manager and you all can have those discussions, okay?
Okay, thank you.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, you have Mr. Gonzalez?
I do, Your Honor. He's relatively new, but he's doing pretty well. He's in treatment at Black Family Development. So I'm awaiting to get something from them. He hasn't been there quite a month. But he seems like that's a good fit for him. So I'm happy with that. He makes his screens. So so far he's doing pretty well. He communicates with me on a regular basis. And like he stated, and I don't know if people caught it, but he was the person that used to buy the substances. So now that he doesn't want to supply the money and the substances, then people don't come around. So that actually made it easier for him.
Yeah, yeah.
So far, so good for Mr. Gonzalez. We have to tweak some things, but he's doing well.
All right, very good, very good. Anything from the team as to Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, sir. You're new to the program. Don't get overwhelmed. If you have questions, ask questions. Stay in touch with Mr. Yancey. Good report today, sir. And keep your camera on the next time. Thank you.
Yep, I will.
All right, very good. Anything else after Mr. Gonzalez?
No, Your Honor.
All right, if not, Mr. Gonzalez, if nothing else, you're gonna circle back with Mr. Yancey about your fines and costs, and he'll get that all squared away for you and get you on a plan or however you want to do it, okay?
All right, awesome.
All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Gonzalez?
Yeah, I think we're going to see him also on August 4th of this year at 8:35 on Zoom.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes. Keep my camera on at 8:35 on August 4th.
I wasn't gonna say it again, but since you mentioned it, keep that camera on, sir, at 8:35. All right.
You got it.
All right. Good to see you, Mr. Gonzalez. You look good.
Pleasure to see all of you guys again.
Sobriety looks good on you, Mr. Gonzalez. So
Thank you.
just remember,
I'm gaining some weight and everything. I feel good about myself.
and you're in the right place. That's what we
I'm
do.
eating good.
That's what we do in sobriety court. We gain weight and it's okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. Very good. I'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Yep. Thank you. Have a blessed one.
You too. Thank you. Bye-bye. All right. The only person that I have left from the morning is Miss Bell. So I'm waiting for Mr. Griffin to tell. She's returning from jail today. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens. I believe that you all were on when she came in. She had a positive screen. Mr. Yancey went down and she appeared to be under the influence, or it was either Mr. Yancey or Mr. Griffin. And then I was working in my chambers on that day. I actually came down to lay eyes on her because when she went to the lab, she was hacking and coughing and spitting everywhere, and they felt uncomfortable with testing her. And so I came down to observe. She clearly looked like she was under the influence of a substance. And so to be safe and not put employees at risk, I did in fact send her to the Wayne County Jail to detox from whatever she was using. In addition, there was an incident that had just taken place a day or two before that, wherein she called Mr. Griffin on the phone and was hysterical and things. Thank you, Ms. Mack, I got it. And was hysterical and all of those things. And so that led this court to conclude that she needed to detox. And so I did send her to detox. She's back today. I'd like to get her into treatment, but that's going to be solely up to her and what she gets on that 1-800 number and says, and she can downplay what she's doing. But we have all seen Miss Bell when she is not using. She looks wonderful. She is coherent. She is not coughing and hacking and spitting all over the place. I do believe that her usage does impact the condition that she has that might result in coughing. And we've also seen Miss Bell when she is under the influence. And so Ms. Bell really needs to work hard and do what she needs to do to help herself. And part of that is going to be to change that home environment, because this will be the third time that she's going into inpatient treatment. And she does very well until she gets home. There's something, somebody's in that house that is not conducive to her sobriety. So as soon as we get a plan from Mr. Griffin. My purpose today was to release her, not to send her back to jail. I want to get her help, and then to get her in a facility, and she would go directly to that facility from court. She's not going home. And then I would bring her back in 2 weeks to just see how she's doing. Okay, so I
Yes,
just
sir.
want to make sure you all know that.
Thank you. No objection, Your Honor.
All right,
Yes,
she
sir.
will not be deprived of freedom today as long as she goes in there and tells the truth. Okay.
Yes, Judge.
All right, very good. With that, I have a few dates that I need to get, and then we're going to be ready to gear up to do our 11 o'clock trial schedule. And so I'm starting with Roberta Cross, SP 1199952, counts 1, 2, and 3. What would be next? Did you do the face-to-face with Ms. Cross?
Yes, Your Honor, and I gave her the instructions that she had to make her final payment, which she did. They sent me a receipt today, so she is prepared to complete program tomorrow. I know we have observation court tomorrow, but she's completed all of the requirements for the court, and I wanted to recommend her for that as well. It's been over 90 days for her.
Okay, it has been. Okay. All right, she ready? Miss? You see, I'm sighing and hissing and.
I think she is, Your Honor. I've had several long conversations with her. The good thing is that she is going to remain part of the aftercare with her treatment facility. And actually, her counselor is going to be on tomorrow as well. So we've had conversations about her as well.
All right, very good. Yes, and so you want to adjourn her to tomorrow?
Yes, Your Honor. It was initially scheduled for a face-to-face, but that's pretty much just for us to make sure everything was taken care of.
So I don't have a problem with putting her on for July 15th, 2022. I believe our docket is starting at 10:30 tomorrow. Is that correct for observation?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And then at some point, I need to get that final docket because I only counted about 7 cases, and that's not a good number.
No, I think I have a couple more. So when
I think we have 12 plus.
Okay, I was looking at an old docket. I must be looking at an old docket. Okay, so someone just make sure I get the updated docket sometime today.
And I'll be doing an intake also. So I don't know if you're gonna do that first or not. Like, yeah.
No, they're gonna stay and observe.
Okay, right.
I want them to observe.
Okay.
All right, very good. So we have Ms. Cross. Let's go to Ryan Maslin, SP 116-62312, and U 597-29921. I also have 200-603-1201, all for Ryan Maslin.
Yes, Your Honor, that's my person. And I have asked him if he would be available tomorrow because his counselor is going to be with us. I think there's going to be a total of 3 individuals that are under her service. So he has responded to me and said that he believes, yes, he is available for that. He was initially scheduled for face-to-face today. He's hoping that it doesn't coincide with another appointment, but he's going to let me know as soon as possible today. So I would be able to apprise the court if there's an issue with that. But other than that, he's doing well.
All right, I'm still going to put him on for July 15th at 10:30 a.m. And then if there's an issue, let Ms. Mack know before the end of the day, because we still need to, I like to have a date in place.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, wonderful. I have Keith Paul, SP 103-00531, SP 105-07911, SP 121-94501, U 452-59218, and case number 195230301.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's my client as well. I've newly acquired him. He was transferred to me. I have had several conversations with him, including over the last couple of sessions, he's come in here in court in person because of some things, but he's doing great. He is connected to his testing now. He's compliant with that, Your Honor. I'm going to have a face-to-face with him today so we can make sure that everything else is lining up because he's phase 3. I I believe he was on a certain number of months, but it might have been extended due to some other things that happened.
I'm certain, you know, Mr.
Yeah.
Paul.
But he's doing good now, and we're talking, and I'm hopeful that you know, he'll be able to share some good news with me today as well about his progress and other things.
All right. When do you have Mr. Paul coming back?
So he's phase 3, so of a 3-phase program. So he would be scheduled for a Zoom hearing on August 11th, 2022 at 8:35 a.m.
All right, very good, very good. Okay, Mr. Griffin, I know you're with Miss Bell. Is everything okay?
Yeah, we're just on hold right now. So just waiting for the screeners to come on.
Okay, all right, very good. All right, let's keep going. I have for Joyce Rich, 05234030.
That's my case, Your Honor. Actually, just off the phone with Miss Rich. She's doing fine, no problem. She said she's gonna come down and pay off the rest of her costs. She owes $215. But other than that, everything else is going well. She'll be coming back to see you. She's phase 3 of a 3-phase program. She'll be coming back to see you August the 11th, 2022, and that'll be at 8:35 a.m., Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I have Ashley Richardson, SP 110-32971, SP 116-18892, Z 8069551 for Miss Richardson.
Yes, Your Honor, I had
Back on track.
Yeah, it seemed like it teeter-totters, but
Okay.
for now, she's back on track. Had contact with her this morning, so she is seeing a therapist now, which we really needed to do. Besides the recovery coach, her screening so far okay. We want to have her come back on August 4th at 8:35.
All right, very good. I'm glad she's back on track and that she's in her therapy.
Yes.
All right, I have the last one for 1035 is Tara Smith, case number 19006074001.
Yes, Your Honor, Ms. Smith, she's doing pretty excellent. Flawless screens, completed treatment, but continues treatment, though she's technically completed it. We want to have her come back on August 11th at 8:35.
All right, very good. All right. So, Mr. Griffin, I don't know if you, thank you, Mr. Yancey. I don't know if you heard what I indicated to the team as to Ms. Bell. I have no intentions of sending her back to jail unless she gets on that 1-800 number. She's not truthful about her usage because she needs to go back to inpatient treatment. And so if she gets on there, she's not truthful. She is going back to the Wayne County Jail. She gets on there and she tells the truth. I know she's going to go to inpatient treatment. And that's where I would rather see her in inpatient treatment. And so I need you to just keep me updated. I have an 11 o'clock docket. I'm going to take a little break because we've been going since 8:35. I need to just refresh for a second, but let me know and we'll be ready to proceed. Okay.
Okay, Judge.
All right. Thank you all. Great job. Ms. Wilson, I am going to disengage the waiting room at this time so that the 11 o'clock people can start coming in. Please make sure that they all, police officers, attorneys, defendants, that the police officers and attorneys check in with Ms. Mack so I can know who's here and what I need to do. And then make sure Mr. Rosenthal knows we're going to be ready to proceed at 11 o'clock. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
Oh, y'all heard me. Yes, y'all did. All right. Thank you.
Good.
All right. We're in recess.
Mr. Fikens,
Yes, sir.
I mentioned to the judge that the 11 o'clock docket had 5 trials scheduled, 4 of which were retained, and that there was only one person that it appeared that you and I would be responsible for. And she said, okay, once we take care of our person, she indicated she would release us. So
Alrighty.
I guess we need to see if we have a client.
Yeah, we
and if
gotta
we
get a
have
party.
officers.
Yes, sir. Gotta get a party together.
Yeah. Have you talked to Mr. Rosenthal?
I have not. I'm gonna call him right now though, to let him know. I contacted Mr. Rosenthal and he is just finishing up in his other courtroom, Mr. Reed, and will be here as quick as he can get here.
Good, good. So I'm gonna mute and turn my camera off so I can go do something. I'll be back in a couple minutes. Yes, sir.
Mr. Reed, how are we doing?
Mr. Fikens?
Yes, sir.
I just see one police officer in the courtroom, and that's our friend, Police Officer Harris.
Yes,
But
sir.
he's not on our case. He must be on one of the retained cases. So, good morning, Officer Harris.
Good morning.
Morning,
Good
Officer
morning.
Harris.
Always good to see you, Officer.
Likewise, likewise.
Yeah, I believe that your defendant has a retained attorney. So we're just waiting to
Okay.
see what happens.
All right, thank you.
And I
All
spoke
right,
to the
thank you.
prosecutor. He'll be coming on in a few minutes.
Okay.
Okay. And
Okay.
if you want to check in with the clerk, you can call her at 965-2280.
Okay. I'll just wait.
Okay.
All right.
Thanks, Officer Harris.
All right. Good enough. Thank you, sir.
Good seeing you. There's Mr. Rosenthal.
Good morning, Miss Wilson. Can I have a
Morning.
breakout room with the officers and any retained counsel we may have at the moment?
I saw Officer Harris. I didn't see other officers and no other retained attorneys so far. What about you, Mr. Fikens?
None.
No, I haven't seen anybody.
I did talk to the one retained counsel, to Linda. So hopefully he'll be checking in shortly.
Okay.
Mr. Rosenthal,
Yes, ma'am.
did you take a file with you, or was the other file here for Al Badri?
I did not take any files with me, ma'am.
Okay,
I just put them in
no
my
problem.
phone.
No problem. I'll locate it.
Let me check though. Let me check my pictures. I feel like I saw that. I feel I saw that case. It should be down.
And Miss Warfield is on that case, and she's in another courtroom, but she should be here shortly.
Yes, ma'am. It should be with you guys. I have it should be the last case in the files.
Okay. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am.
Officer Harris, I need you to accept the invite.
Mr. Reed, I checked Mr. Autry's past files here at 36, and he has nothing else outstanding, just to let you know.
Thank you. He only has what's on the docket, is it correct?
Yes, sir.
Good.
And then Attorney Reed or Attorney Fikens, do we have the what defendants do we have here so far?
I haven't seen any defendants so far.
Oh, wow.
We have nobody.
Nobody.
All right.
Now, El Badre is a formal hearing, so he doesn't have to show up, but you have.
No, we just need
on that anyway.
Need Attorney Hill. Well, it is 11, so I guess give more time. Hopefully we get some people's participation.
Yeah.
We'll see. We'll see what happens.
Kind of surprised.
Yeah. So we should be good.
You said Talinda's coming in. You talked to him.
I talked to Talinda. Oh, you're
Sir, what's your name, please?
Speaking to me,
Yes, sir.
Ali out there, Bowie.
Can you spell your last name?
AL-THIHABAWY.
Thank you. Mr. Rosenthal, did you want to talk to Attorney Ty Linda?
I did this morning, Miss Wilson. I think we know what we're gonna do with that case. We're just kind of waiting to see if we have a complaining witness, and if we do, it might be getting adjourned out, or they might have the documentation today. But thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Mr. Fikens,
Yes, sir.
we don't have a defendant and we don't have any police officers on our case. Is that correct?
Well, there's an officer on an iPhone 11 Pro Max. She looked like an officer, so.
She did look like an officer. Ma'am, on the iPhone 11 Pro Max, are you here for trial today? And if so, are you representing a party? Are you an officer? Are you a defendant? Oh, we'll wait.
Yeah.
iPhone 11 Pro Max, can you hear the court?
Yes, I can.
Oh, hello, ma'am. Are you an officer or defendant?
Yes, I'm an officer.
Oh, perfect. Who are you here for, ma'am?
I'm here for Audrey Marty.
Yes.
The third.
Yes, thank you. Do we have that individual in, Attorney Fikens or
We do
Attorney
not.
Reed? No? Yeah, just set tight officer. I will speak to you. Most of the stuff looks like documentation issues, but we're still waiting on the defendant at this moment.
Okay, that's fine.
Thank you, ma'am.
Can we get the name of the officer, please?
Yeah, officer, what's your name? Can you state your name, please?
Officer Michaela Blanding.
Michaela Blanding, yep. Perfect.
Mr. Althea Bowie, have you been in touch with your counsel, your attorney?
No, I haven't.
Might wish to give him a call.
I don't have an attorney.
Mr. Mamat?
Yeah, I guess, because we have Mamet. for Al Badani as well. So I guess maybe you guys maybe speak with him, but right as of now, I don't believe we do have an officer on that case as of now.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Mr.
Do we have
Fikens?
anything ready?
No, Judge.
Oh, it's 11:13. What's going on?
People have not contacted us yet. There are a couple officers. There's one attorney, and there is one person who we could go forward with, Judge, if you wanted to. He says he doesn't have an attorney. An attorney is listed. There is no officer present.
Okay.
We're always willing to make a motion to dismiss, Judge.
All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Rosenthal, good morning.
Good morning, Your
I'm gonna
Honor.
give this about 10 more minutes and then I'm coming back, maybe 5.
Absolutely, Your Honor. Yeah, we're kind of mismatched. It seems like we have the officers here for the defendants that aren't here and the defendants here for the officers that aren't here, so.
This is
Oh. Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Fikens,
Yes, sir.
did you take a look at that ROA for Mr. Mamat's case?
Yes.
Is he listed?
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Griffin is about to come back on the record as to Miss Bell. And so is Miss Bell seated somewhere in the courtroom where she can see, I can see her? You, Mr. Griffin, if they could put her in that first seat in the box so I'm able to see her.
Yes, ma'am. Miss Bell, could you move to that first seat?
Oh, I can't hear you. Are you there? Y'all there?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That was on my end. All right. The first seat. Yes, ma'am. I have the following matters for Miss Bell. I have case number 210011153. Miss Bell, please state your full name for the record.
John Bell.
All right, Miss Bell, it's my understanding that you got on the 1-800 number because of the timing. They're not sending you back to inpatient treatment, and I'm certainly not going to punish you for some bureaucracy that I don't understand and don't agree with. But this is what I'm going to say to you, and Mr. Griffin has had some discussions with you. You're moving today. You're moving today. Mr. Griffin, I just had a thought. Why wouldn't she be able to go to Lake Ridge?
Yeah, I can check into that.
I need you to check into that. I just had a thought. She can go to Lake Ridge. Until she can get herself together and get her own place. But she can go to Lake Ridge.
Okay, let me
find out. I'll come
let me
back.
check on that. Okay.
All right. Ms. Bell, I'm not going to keep sending you back to that environment where you're using. And I understand that you're saying that your boyfriend does not use, but let me say this to you, ma'am. Your access is quick and in a hurry. And Ms. Bell, I hope that you have seen yourself today. And if you haven't, I'm going to encourage somebody in the courtroom to get her a mirror because she needs to see herself today. You need to see how you look when you're using versus when you're not using. It is a whole different look, Ms. Bell, and we are trying our best to help you. We're trying our best. You have a pre-existing condition that really does not afford you to do the drug that you're doing. And you are not going to have a happy ending. And I'm really, really trying to work with you, Ms. Bell. And I'm going to work with you, even if it means I'm going to have to keep you at the Wayne County Jail to keep you safe from yourself. That's not what I want to do, but I'd rather see you at the jail than at the morgue, okay? And I'll deal with everybody saying that's not the statistics and that's not the standard and that's not what we're supposed to do. I'll deal with that. I'll take that. But I'm trying to keep you out the morgue, ma'am. And so let's see if we can get you in a controlled environment at Lake Ridge, 30 days. No, she's not free to leave. It would be, I won't say not free to leave, but she'll be on restriction. That's what I'm saying, restriction. What do you want to tell me, Miss Bell?
Judge Holmes, I had made a move because I finally started realizing certain things. I had that one a week ago. I had a situation where I almost would have done the same thing. And I stopped and I thought and I reached out and called a support person. They came and took me out of that equation. I called Mr. Griffin. I called Mr. Killer. I finally see what I can and should be doing.
We got something for you. Listen, Miss Bell, we've got a remedy. We're going to take you out of the environment. Okay? We're going to take you out the environment for 30 days where you don't have to deal with all of the stuff that you're dealing with so we can get you on some solid footing and then we'll go from there. Okay? So, Mr. Griffin.
my sisters and one of my nieces, offered,
No, we're not gonna do that to your sister or your niece. We gonna find another environment for you, okay? All right, Mr. Griffin, if you could please reach out, tell them I need this. Okay,
Okay, Your Honor, I'm on the phone right now and I'll be back in a second.
all right, wonderful. Thank you so much. All right, Ms. Bell, give us a second. We're gonna work it out, okay? All right, thank you. All right, I am ready to call the case. I'm ready to call my 11 o'clock docket. It's 11:22. I'm good. I'm going to start with Jamil Al-Baydani, SP 1254622, counts 1 and 2 and 3. Are the parties ready for trial on Al-Baydani?
The defendant nor his attorney are present, Judge.
All right, is the officer present?
Good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Rosenthal for the people, P84807. We do also have Officer Fitzgerald Harris here. Sir, if you could please state your name and badge number for the record.
Hi, Officer Fitzgerald Harris, badge 1442.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rosenthal. I have held your officer up long enough. Just like I don't wait for the city, I'm not gonna wait for defendants or their retained counsel. And so I will entertain your motion at this time.
Yes, Your Honor. At this moment is the date and time for trial, and we ask that you issue a capias out for this individual. The attorney nor the defendant has shown up for trial, and it is the date and time.
All right, I am going to grant your motion. As to count 1, license improper, I'm issuing a capias, and that bond will be set at $25, cash or surety. For count 2, leaving the scene of a pedestrian accident, I am going to set that bond at $100, cash or surety. And then for count 3, filing a false accident report, I'm going to set that bond at $75,000, cash or surety. Thank you, officer. Be safe. You are free to leave.
Thank you, Officer Harris. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me, Judge.
Yes.
I apologize. What was the bond on count 3? I missed that. I apologize.
Count 3 is $75, cash or surety.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. For Aquil Al-Badri, SX 405-87631. Are the parties available? Ready to go?
Yes, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. I am here, Attorney Jessica Warfield, P85391. I'm standing on behalf of Mr. Al-Bari on this civil infraction, so I will ask the court to waive his presence.
Yes, thank you. How are the parties proceeding? Ask to Mr. Al-Badri.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. Go ahead,
Oh,
Mr.
no.
Rosenthal.
Yeah, no, good morning, Your Honor. Matthew Rosenthal for the people. As of now, we do not have an officer present for the formal hearing. However, this is a state issue, SX 405-87631, so it wouldn't be in my jurisdiction.
All right, I'll entertain. Thank you, Mr. Rosenthal. I'll entertain your motion, Attorney Warfield.
Yes, Your Honor. Today was the time and date set for formal hearing. It was set for 11 o'clock. I move that this be dismissed due to the lack of complaining witness.
Thank you. I'm granting your motion is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a great day.
You too. I'm ready on Ali Al-Bahabawi, SN 2216091.
Yes,
Are
Your
the
Honor.
parties ready?
Yes, Your
I'm-
Okay, sir, give me a second. All right. Sir, let me have you state your name for the record.
Ali Habawi.
Thank you and good morning to you.
Good morning, ma'am.
I know you here. I see you. All right. All right. How are we proceeding as to this particular matter?
Judge, there appears to be an attorney listed on the matter, although he indicates that he does not have an attorney. Therefore, at this point in time, Judge, I would move, because there is no complaining witness, I would move to dismiss without prejudice.
All right, Mr. Rosenthal.
Yes, Your Honor. As of now, we do not have a complaining witness in regards to this ticket, and we would ask, and this is also a state case as well, Your Honor, but since there's no complaining witness, I don't have any objection.
Okay. All right. I'm granting your motion. The matter is dismissed without prejudice. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much.
All right. I'm ready on Amir Al-Nami, or Nami, V115-44621.
Good morning, Your Honor. For the record, Paul Twin on behalf of
Can you
Mr.
please
Al.
turn on your camera for me, counsel? I have to capture your image.
Yes, Your Honor. I'm just, I was coming out of circuit court.
Okay, just show me your face. There's your face.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Good morning. Where's your client, sir?
My client's on standby, Your Honor. He's a senior citizen. I've got him on standby in case there is a need for him to appear. I'd ask the court we're absent a complaining witness. I would ask the court to dismiss.
Okay, counsel, your client can't be on standby for the day of a trial, but has an officer stepped in? Signed in?
Good morning, Your Honor. As of now, we do not have an officer regarding this case. I did have a brief conversation with Attorney Tolinda, and as of right now, Your Honor, no complaining witness, and I don't have any objection as now to his motion.
Do you have an objection to waiving his client's appearance?
I don't have an objection, Your Honor. It's not a targeted offense, so I'm not worried about it as of now, Your Honor. If you're okay with that, given the circumstances and the facts that Attorney Tolinda did give us, but totally at your discretion, Your Honor.
All right. On this occasion, I will, Attorney Tolinda, I'm going to grant the motion to dismiss without prejudice. Next time, make sure your client shows up. Okay.
Will do. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Thank you.
Have a great day.
Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Rosenthal. Have a great day. Take care.
Have a good day. Thank you.
All right. The last matter on my docket is from Marty Autry III, SP 1267670, counts 2 and 3. Case number 204553281 and case number SP 1267670.
Your Honor, Robert Fikens, on behalf of Mr. Autry, he has not appeared for trial. I do know there is a complaining witness, Officer Blanding, who is present.
All right,
Yes.
can the officer place his appearance on the record, Mr. Rosenthal?
Yes, Your Honor. Officer Blanding, can you please turn on your device, your video and audio, and please state your name and badge number for the record?
Oh,
Are you there, Officer Blanding?
as an officer of the court, you all have represented, sounds like he's having some issues.
Yes, Your Honor.
And so you all have represented that he's been here. And so, Mr. Rosenthal, I'm going to entertain your motion.
Thank you, Your Honor. I know you couldn't see it just as odd, but she and oh no, it looks like she's working now. No, you're fine, Your Honor. You wouldn't know otherwise. But it looks like her video is working. But yes, Your Honor, we would ask the court graciously if we can get a KPS issued. There is no defendant present at this time, and today is the date and time for trial and formal hearing.
All right, thank you. Officer Blanding, please place your name on the record for me.
Yes, Officer Michaela Blanding,
All right, thank you. What's your badge number?
516.
All right, thank you so much. I am granting the motion. I'm issuing a KPS as to each matter. The bond will be set at $50 cash or surety. And then for the civil infraction, a default judgment will be entered. All right, and that ends the 11 o'clock docket. We still have to get Ms. Bell squared away. And so Officer Blanding, please be safe. Thank you for showing up.
Thank you, Officer Blanding.
Have a good day.
All right. You too. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Mr. Rosenthal.
Absolutely. I will see you guys tomorrow. Everyone stay safe.
All right. Very good. Very good.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right. Mr. Griffin, what do you have as to Ms. Bell, if anything?
Spoke with Mr. Morgan. We will have to pay for her stay over at Lake Ridge.
Can we afford to pay for it? I see you smiling, Mr. Griffin. You know, the judge always trying to squeeze, look, he got up and left. Judge always trying to squeeze some money from somewhere. Even if it's 15 days.
Okay, Judge, we're about to give Mr. Williams a call to get a quota, and okay, we'll make it happen.
15 days or 30?
15 or 30, we'll see what the price is, and we'll make it happen.
All right, very
But
good.
just give us
Now-
1 second. Yeah, okay.
All right, and don't forget that she consider the fact that she may have income as well.
Okay,
Okay, so
Okay.
even if we have to start, that doesn't mean we have to continue.
okay,
Okay, I want people to have skin in the game. All right. So what I'll need to do, so it looks like we're gonna be able to get her at Lake Ridge, which she would go from the court today to Lake Ridge. Give me 1 second.
Mr. Fikens,
Yes,
when we're done with court, can you give me a call in the courtroom?
yes,
Thank you.
you're welcome. Thank you.
Mr. Reed.
Mr. Griffin,
Yeah. Judge still around?
took a minute.
Okay.
She'll be back.
Okay. It's like Lakewood is gonna come and get her.
Oh, okay, good, good.
Great work, Brian.
All right, Mr. Griffin, you have some information? Mr. Griffin?
Can't hear him.
Oh, he can't hear me.
He did.
He did have information?
Yes, please pick her up.
They're gonna come pick her up?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. Somebody text Mr. Griffin, tell him to stop ignoring us.
There he goes.
Unmute yourself.
Mr.
You can
Griffin?
hear us. We can't hear you. Unmute yourself.
He hasn't put his headset on yet.
Oh, there we go. That's it.
Mr. Griffin, we trying to get your attention.
Still,
All right.
still working.
I know you are. We see you. All right, Mr. Griffin, what are they saying? Ask to Miss Bell.
They're gonna come pick her up, Your Honor.
Okay. All right, and we're gonna work out the
And we're gonna
payment?
we'll work out the other stuff a little later, but they do have a room and get over there. And so they're gonna pick her up today. So he's gonna call me back with a time that they'll come and get her, but they will come and get her. And so we're looking at anywhere from 15 to 30 days, but most likely it'll be the 30 days. So I'll let you know once I get a
Wonderful. And will she do her treatment through DRP or through Lake Ridge?
we'll probably have her do the treatment through Lakewood, so everything is right there, so she won't have to leave or anything like that.
That's what I need. All right, very good. And then I need to get a treatment plan, or we need to know what that treatment plan is once they are able to assess her. And
Okay.
just encourage Ms. Bell to be brutally honest with them. We want to help her. I have no other motive other than to help her. That's it. All
Okay.
right, give me a return to court for Ms. Bell.
Let's just do the 21st
Okay, that
next week,
works.
just for a placement, just to make sure everything is going well.
That works out fine.
Just a check-in.
July
I'll probably
21st.
check in. Yep, if everything is fine, I'll let you know that, she's there.
Yeah, because I don't want her to miss any sessions. So,
Okay.
but we just need a holding date to just, like you said, check to make sure she's okay.
Yep, the 21st, Your Honor, before we leave out.
Okay, sounds good to me. All right. Thank you, Mr. Griffin, for all your hard work. Ms. Bell, I hope you can still hear me. We're doing all of this to help you. That's it. No other motive. We just want to help you, okay? Ms. Bell, can you hear me?
She disappointed, but that's okay.
Okay, I understand. I understand. I understand it. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything from either of you?
Are we staffing today, Judge?
We are staffing in the morning, doing something different because of the observation that's tomorrow. But I do have a couple of meetings and to talk about what I need to get the final docket of who's going to be on. And I mean, it's not going to really matter, but I was just a little shaken when I saw 7. So I must have been looking at the wrong document.
No, it's more. We were still working out some things. So it's
Okay.
more. I'm about to send some stuff to Miss Mac now. And so we'll have it done way before the end of the day, Your Honor.
All right, sounds good. Very good. All right, thank you all. Ms. Bell, we'll be checking in on you, okay? All right, thank you, Ms. Mack. Thank you to the office staff. As you all know, it's specialty court. We're all on standby. Thank you, Ms. Mack. We are all on standby because anything can happen. And lately, these days, anything has been happening. So let's be on standby. And then, of course, bright and early tomorrow for our observation, our introductions. I know I haven't gotten the schedule yet, but I'm going to have a meeting to get all of that stuff in place for me. Y'all are all in place. And so, and I'll see you all first thing in the morning. I'm available by phone, by email, by text, should you all need me.
Thank you, Judge.
All
Thank
right,
you.
very good. Thank you all. Great job today.